Oh, hello everyone. Sorry, I thought that I had more time than I did. We're starting a little bit later than usual. Well, only 3 minutes. It's not too bad. Making a mistake there. It's not too bad, but we are going to go ahead and get started here. I've already told the players they can start. We're going to be checking out Southpaw Hare versus Billy the Banana here. Like they are ready to go. Let me let them know they can start. Alright guys, let's get into it here. We've got, it's a little bit of a smaller tournament than we're usually seeing, but that's alright. Still gonna be a good one. We got some great players here, like Plib. Let me pull up the brackets. Got players like Plib, TTRSD Boy, of course Billy the Banana and Southpaw Hare. Great players as well. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get into it here. Good luck to both of these players, of course. Oh, hopefully... Oh, my thing is showing up here. It is not the grand finals right now. Alright, good luck to both these players. Billy the Banana on the Midori, Southpaw Hare on the Rook. Let's get into it here. Thunderclap coming out for Southpaw Hare. Great first hit. Forward A. Good start here. He does have the life lead. Billy slowly building up that dragon form, though. Earthquake not connecting, forward A not connecting. Dragon form is online now. Great neutral jump A there from Billy. Gonna get hit by another forward A. Dragon form, here we go. Neutral A, neutral A. Oh, missed the combo just a little bit there, unfortunately. Doesn't get the command throw, but the head crush will whiff. Unfortunately, it recovers very fast. Gets the normal throw as a punish. Forward A gonna not get punished, or I'm sorry, will get punished with the back A. Human form transformation, neutral jump A. Alright, Billy still on the life deficit here. 20 seconds remaining. Does get a great counter hit onto Southpaw Hare, though. Good counter hit from Southpaw, though. Harry coming out. Whiff will get punished with a 2 damage Spartan kick there. 12 seconds on the clock. Southpaw going to take that first round. Great air-to-air going to Southpaw here. Dragon form coming out. Good air-to-air yet again. Headbutts coming out. Good air-to-air. Southpaw getting a lot of these good air-to-airs. Another one into the forward A. And Billy gonna lose that round. Southpaw tying, or I mean, sorry, Southpaw going up 2 rounds. I am tired today, apparently. Cannot speak. Oh, great jump out into the 2 damage combo with the forward A. Human form coming out. Jump throw. Off the whiff on the parry there into a forward A. And this may be it here for Billy. Yep. And the sidekick in the air will get punished with a throw. Great plays here with a perfect victory for Southpaw Hare. Taking this first game. 2 more to go for Southpaw.
Let's the test begin.
Life and love and painting.
Round 1. Fight.
Right, Billy the Banana on the Valerie. Southpaw on the Geiger. Both rocking some cool costumes here. Oh, Flash Gear's gonna get punished into the rainbow. Southpaw Hare only at 1 bar of health here. Billy still at full. This is sometimes a good matchup for Valerie. It really depends on how the Geiger plays. If you can keep the Valerie out, you have a good option. But a great Yobi counter coming in for Billy. Gonna take that first round. Great plays.
2. Fight.
Magenta coming out is going to whiff, unfortunately. Able to jump, neutral jump past the time spiral there. Magenta. Oh, and gets in for a 3 damage combo. Magenta will punish the whiff Flash Gear as well. Very unfortunate there for Southpaw Hare. Billy doing a really good job here with his Valerie, it looks like. Drop Gear coming out. Magenta not going to punish. Does get some chip, though. Does get in with that chip damage. Forward A coming out for Southpaw, though. Going to catch it. And of course, should be safe, yep. A little bit too far away for Southpaw to actually punish that one. Great zip. That will get some chip damage. Southpaw only at 1 bar of health here. Magenta didn't go for the Yomi, though. Is going to get thrown out of it. Billy still has a lot of good health here, though. 3 points of health. Southpaw. Oh, and a whiffed Flash Gear. That may have been a misinput from Southpaw Hare, or maybe he was just expecting the Cyan there from Billy. Either way, Billy will punish it appropriately, or accordingly, should I say. We are going to see a Jane Amir match coming out for these players this time.
Round 1. Fight.
Doing some dive kicks. Oh, a great charge shot there from Billy. Gonna catch Southpaw Hair. Lots of arrows coming out. Good hit there for Billy. A fully charged shot. Southpaw will get past it, but the backwards hitbox of the reversal from Billy gonna catch Southpaw there. Very unfortunate for Southpaw. He barely got hit by that. Good blocks there from Billy. Back A coming out. Forward A for Southpaw Hair for a 2 damage punish. Slowly getting things tied up here. Is going to get a chip, but took a point of damage from Billy as well. And jumps at the wrong time. Gonna get punished by the charge shot from Billy the Banana. Alright, Rain of Fire coming out here. Oh, we've been desynced, unfortunately. Try and get back in here as soon as we can. Someone is saying that the stream chat is disabled for some reason. One moment, people. I will try and figure out what's going on here. Very strange. Shouldn't be disabled.
Round 3. Fight.
Fire! Hands off, Missy! Burn! Burn! Burn!
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Careful! Burn! Careful!
Alright, great first shot here from Billy. Good block from Billy as well. Gets the throw punish. Sorry for my delay on commentary there. I was just checking the stream stuff. Rain of Fire coming out here. Goes to the forward A. Is going to get hit by the arrow in the air. Very unfortunate. The shot. Neutral A. And the shot. And Billy going to take this third game here. Getting ahead of Southpaw Hair. And no, it does not look like the bracket or the chat is not working. I do need to update my command though for the brackets. Oh, I'm so sorry. Today is just awful for me. I am not prepared with anything apparently. Bear with me, everyone. Time Spiral is coming out here for Southpaw. Does get in with a throw. Very risky. The normal throw. A second normal throw. Not afraid of the Midori Yomi counter here. Goes to the drop gear. Gets the air to air. Into the cross up. Neutral A. 2 damage combo coming out. Very, very well done indeed. Time Spiral coming out. Is going to get the air to air. Lots of Time Spirals coming out here for Southpaw Hair as to be expected. Does get the back A, but unfortunately still lands inside of the Time Spiral. Oh, a great flash gear getting the anti-air onto Billy's Midori. Cyclone Revolution coming out here. Oh, and unfortunately Billy also landed on the Time Spiral. Very risky to go in for a jump command throw. Human form will get punished with the neutral A, and the Time Spiral will punish the parry.
3. Fight.
Flash gear is going to punish, and another wake-up throw. Southpaw Hair is not afraid. Gets the anti-air flash gear yet again. Drop gear coming out. Neutral A. Into the throw. Southpaw Hair just going for these throws. Flash gear will punish the butt slam. You have to be careful about that. And this may be it here for Billy the Banana. And it is. And Southpaw Hair just going to watch as the Cycle Revolution gets down that damage.
Lose. Game 5. Let's have a fair fight.
Let's get this over with.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, Southpaw Hair does have a good matchup here yet again. Donors are very good against the grapplers in this game, of course. See how Billy approaches the situation. Good block so far. Is going to jump into an arrow, though. Great anti-air from Southpaw Hair. Gets another anti-air with a forward A, this time for 2 damage. Rain of Fire coming out for Southpaw. Going to get some chip damage. And Billy already at 2 bars of health. Does have that dragon form. Decides to go for it. Goes to the back A. Not able to connect. Neutral A does get past that little hitbox there. Does get 3 damage combo into the cross-up. Oh, no! Not like this! Southpaw Hair, the whiffed red dragon, is going to get punished for 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Neutral A coming out here. Great air-to-airs. Oh, human form is going to get punished with a throw. Southpaw was able to wake up in time there. Forward A will connect. Alrighty, good blocks here from Billy. Gets the throw punish there. Great plays here from Billy the Banana. Going to take that second round, and one more round to go, and Billy will take the win here. Right, blocking here, playing it safe. Is gonna get just a walk-up throw from Southpaw. He's not afraid of the Yomi. Gets the neutral A as well. Counter hit though on that forward A. Oh, he's gonna jump out of it just in time, and Southpaw Hair gonna take a round here. This may go down to the wire. Dragonheart coming out at the beginning is going to connect. Southpaw Hair is going to take a brutal 2 damage air to air though. Would have been worse, but luckily for Southpaw, Billy lost that Dragon Form just in time. Rain of Fire coming out from Southpaw. Does get some chip damage onto Billy. Oh, gets another air to air arrow. What a play here. Oh, is going to get punched with a throw though. Southpaw in a very precarious situation. Gets another air to air with an arrow. Cannot take any more points of damage. Rain of Fire coming out here. Is able to block. It does get the 2 damage. That headbutt. Very poor decision from Billy. And it is down to the wire. One more round to go for both players. Dragonheart at the beginning is going to get punished. That's 3 damage altogether because the Dragonheart does do a point of damage to you as well. Southpaw does get another air-to-air arrow though. These air-to-air arrows have been working out. Oh, but is going to take the 3 damage air-to-air punish, and Billy the Banana going to take the win with a 3-2 victory over Southpaw Hair. And that's going to put Billy the Banana into our top 8 on winner's side. Alright, we are going to check out PTR Boy and ThyPirate next. Good luck to both these players. Also, JTam, thank you so much for the, let's see, the resubscription. Thank you so much, JTam. I really do appreciate that. 4 months in a row. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, JTam. Oh, these 2 players may already have begun. Oh, I don't think PTR may not have caught my message about holding the match, which is fine. No worries. Oh no, it looks like they did. Okay, awesome, awesome. Looks like they did hold it. Fantastic. Alright, sorry about that. I was typing in the Discord, letting people know which matches to hold and all of that good stuff. But here we go, PTR versus ThyPirate. PTR Boy, of course, oh, we have a Quinn's mirror match here. Oh no, we gotta get that bug. Are we gonna have some spectating breaking here? Alright, PTR will take that first point of damage here. Goes to the back A, not able to connect actually. Lots of mirrors coming out here. Patriot Mirror coming out for PTR Boy. And the Consent of the Governed will get hit. Wait a second. Wait. The Consent of the Governed apparently Jump Super does break the mirror. Still got punished though, unfortunately. Great counter hit coming in from PTR Boy. PTR just happy to play it safe. He's got the life lead. He does get a point of damage with the ground B there. Lots of mirrors for both these players. Consent of the Governed coming out for ThyPirate. Good blocks from PTR. Still a lot of good blocks. Jump Super coming out for PTR. And it will connect with a counter hit. Oh no! That is the worst thing that could have happened to ThyPirate. PTR with a fantastic Jump Super there. Gets the counter hit and the 3 damage, as well as a full new super meter here. Great work there from PTR. Is going to get counter hit though by ThyPirate. Great jump out of the Justice Punch here. Consent of the Governed coming out here. Does whiff, unfortunately for ThyPirate. PTR does get out. Patriot Mirror coming out for PTR. Oh no, it looks like ThyPirate reflected the big mirror, but PTR, oh no, wait a second, which mirror is which? Oh, it looks like ThyPirate got the mirror. Oh my goodness, another counter hit from PTR Boy. Gonna get a 3 damage punish. Patriot Mirror coming out as well, and will connect with the back A for the 2 damage, and PTR up 2 rounds already. Goes for the back A, not able to connect. Justice Punch coming in. Neutral A into the B for 2 damage. PTR already down on the life here. ThyPrime doing a good job. Is going to get counter hit, though. Great counter hit. That's what the Govern coming out here for PTR. Does get the cross-up hit. Justice Punch coming out for both players. Punished there on PTR's Justice Punch. Gets the cross-up. Oh, he gets another counter hit, but not able to follow up because already in Justice Punch there. PTR only at 1 bar of health here. Does need to be aware of that. Goes to the back 8 to get past the mirror there. PTR is probably not going to get too much value out of that Patriot mirror, though, unfortunately. ThyPrime has that life lead with only 18 seconds on the clock. PTR does need to figure something out, and fast 15 seconds on the clock. ThyPrime happy to just sit here. Let that time go away. 10 seconds on the clock. 9, 8. Oh, this is not good for PTR with 5 seconds on the clock. Can he get in? Goes to the Patriot mirror and actually does connect on ThyPrime, but with only 1 second remaining, ThyPrime will take the round win with the life lead. Great plays. Good first hit there for PTR. Very important to get that first hit there. Great counter hit. Goes to the throw, but a little bit out of range. PTR only at 3 bars of health now. ThyPrime doing a good job here. Really keeping PTR out. Consider the Govern coming out for PTR. Oh, also for ThyPrime. And it looks like the second one does win. Great play from ThyPrime. Alright, PTR is slowly... Oh, gets a great anti-air for 2 damage punish. Gets another damage, and that should be it with a 3 damage combo in the corner. And PTR will take this first game. 2 more to go. Well, for PTR at least. 3 more to go for ThyPrime.
Water can crash. Let the test begin.
Alright, here we go. PTR boy on the Argagarg. ThyPrime on the Geiger. It's a very interesting matchup, a zoner-heavy matchup. Great air-to-air to start things from ThyPrime. Getting that life lead early on is very important in this matchup. Great hit for PTR, though, into a back A, forward A for the 2 damage combo. Oh, not... Oh, with the whip for the back A a little bit at the wrong time. Gets punished, but does still able to get the punish on that with Flash Gear. ThyPrime going for a Cycled Revolution. Does get poisoned, though. Very, very unfortunate. Goes in, not able to connect with anything, and that poison ticks down, and the back A anti-air. Great play from PTR, playing very safe, very, very efficiently as well. Goes for the poison, not able to connect with anything. Lots of time spirals coming out from ThyPrime. Goes for the drill at the last second there. Great air-to-air from ThyPrime. Good anti-air from PTR, though, into the forward A as well. Gonna get hit by... on those arms with that time spiral, though. Has to be careful. Goes for the neutral A. Oh, this should be punished unless PTR is pressing a button, which I don't think he is. He is not. Good block into the forward A. Goes for the Bluefish as well. Connects onto the uninvulnerable frames of the Flash Gear. Not getting hit by that Flash Gear is very important for PTR. Closing things out. Neutral A gonna counter hit. ThyPrime on the ground there. Goes for the poison. Does still get the poison onto ThyPrime. Another neutral A anti-air into a forward A. ThyPrime has to figure something out here really fast. Already gonna tick down on one of those. Goes for the drop gear, but the neutral A anti-air will connect first into the forward A. PTR just like that, up 2 games.
Game 3.
I'll make it exciting.
Let's get this over with.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. ThyPrime is going to get 1 point of damage already onto PTR here. Lots of coins coming out here for PTR. Is going to take a chip, though, and land on a fireball. Goes for the roll to get under it. Gets the air-to-air into the forward A. PTR slowly getting that life totals back, but ThyPrime will just walk up and take the cherry, and PTR didn't even get any value out of his dice. Very unfortunate there for PTR SD-Boy. Goes for the melon, is going to land again on these fireballs. Really needs to figure something out. Going to take another point of chip here. Does get a firework. ThyPrime does have a massive life lead, though. Dice roll coming out here. Yes, will get in for the 3 damage this time, and a blocked Dragonheart. And just like that, PTR goes from 1 health remaining to winning that round. Very well done. Goes for the charge shot, not able to connect with him. And PTR is just happy to sit here and throw out items. You have to approach the Lum here. You have to play aggressive as the Jaina in this matchup, or you're going to get punished with dice and items. PTR able to get the cherry into the 2 damage combo, into the anti-air roll on the dive kick, and PTR 1 round away from taking this match. Just for the charge shot, Dragonheart will get punished for 2, 3 damage altogether if you include the damage from the Dragonheart itself. Just for the roll, it looked like, or maybe a jump. It's counter hit. Does get the cake though. You may be seeing a jump saver. No, just a walk up. Trying to bait ThyPrime maybe into going for a Dragonheart or reversal. Goes for the dice. Does get a little bit of value out of it that time. Gets a little bit of chip. Not as much value as I'm sure PTR would have wanted. Goes to the forward A and does connect. This is not good for ThyPrime. Slowly being walked into the corner. Baby Lums, and that is going to be a chip setup here. Oh no, PTR doesn't block. Oh no, just like that. ThyPrime's still in this somehow with only 1 more chip to go with so many options for PTR. With a fireworks, ThyPrime gets out of it somehow with only 13 seconds on the clock. ThyPrime's got to get some damage in here. PTR goes for the, nope, no dice yet. Yeah, I think PTR's just happy to play it safe here. Let the time run out. 3 seconds. ThyPrime will not be able to get in time. Lands in the melon. PTR SD-Boy will take this match 3-0 victory over ThyPrime, making his way to the top 8. Well done to PTR. Alright, we are going to keep following PTR SD-Boy here. We're going to check out PTR SD-Boy and Billy the Banana. They're going to be our first top 8 match here. You go ahead and watch here. Let me let them know that they can begin. Alright, good luck to both of these players, of course. That was a really fun match to watch. I cannot believe ThyPrime actually got it. I mean, ThyPrime lost the match, but he got out of almost an unwinnable situation there where he was at 1 point of chimp remaining with 2 baby lums and a fireworks coming at him, and still was able to get out of it. So very, very well done. Alrighty, let's get my little logo there. Or not logo, but my little top thing. Do you guys like that, by the way? That's a new thing I've been trying for the tournaments, having that little top thing up there in the middle to show where we're at in the top 8. I think it's kind of nifty. Okay, like it says, we are on the winner's side top 8 here. PTR SD-Boy starting with the Quince, Billy the Banana on the Jaina. Good luck to both these players. Here we go. So the reflect to start things off here. Billy just playing it safe here. Does reflect the arrow. Goes for the back A, trying to catch the anti-air there. Unfortunately, Billy able to get in and punish with a throw. A great place from Billy. Gets another reflect. No back A from PTR this time. Gonna get punished again. Goes for a B. Gets hit by the arrow. Neutral A for 2 damage. Patriot Mirror coming out, not going to do much work. Actually, it got 2 damage for PTR there. Fortunately for Billy, he shot into the Patriot Mirror, going to take some damage. Back A coming out for PTR. Does get in with the cross-up. Caught Billy going for the throw there, and that's a 3 damage punish. Great play from PTR. Zoners do have a hard time against Quids a lot of the time. Fortunately, PTR lands into that arrow. Good blocks here from PTR, though. Playing it safe, very safe. Gonna get a 2 damage punish. This time the throw will work for Billy, though. Patriot Mirror coming out. Not able to connect with anything. And there we go. Billy able to get past that Patriot Mirror. Still takes 1 point of damage. PTR tying things up. Gonna land or be into the arrow. And Billy on wake up gets the throw. Billy tying things up here at 1-1. Alright, here we go. Patriot Mirror coming out here. Getting in for some damage. Great plays here from PTR. It does have that Patriot Mirror. Does reflect that last arrow. Gets another reflect. Has Billy in the corner. And that's a 3 damage back A corner punish. That is brutal. Dragonheart is going to catch the ground B from PTR, though. Patriot Mirror coming out. That should protect PTR from all of those arrows. Just needs to get in for a little bit of chip here. Oh, and a Dragonheart again catching PTR's B there. It's a throw after the forward A. Billy has PTR exactly where he wants him. Great air there. PTR on the ground in the corner at 2 bars of health. The throw. This may be it for PTR. And it is Billy with a great dive kick pressure there, going for the throws. And Billy gonna take that 3rd round. 1 more round for Billy. will take this first game. Alright, lots of dive kicks coming in for both players here. Okay, a mirror coming out. It's just a lot of footsies happening right now. Billy is in the corner. PTR not punishing in time. Gonna get hit by one of those dive kicks. Very unfortunate for PTR. Billy able to make his way out of the corner. Does a secondly charged shot there. Gets past a mirror. Patient mirror coming out. This should protect PTR. Oh no, he actually did take some chip damage. Very unfortunate for PTR. Has Billy in the corner here. Gets the back A punish. Very good read from PTR, but again, going for the beat, and Billy, these Dragonheart reads have been absolutely amazing. Going to take this first game from PTR. Well done.
Game 2. Let's have a fair fight.
Have a fair fight. Billy the Banana on the Midori, PTR Steve-Boy on the Argagard. This is a very hard matchup for Midori. Dragon form from Midori does make it a little bit more manageable, but even then, Arg just has so many good options. Great first hit from PTR. Is going to trade, though, with that second Bluefish. Good forward A, though. Does connect with the Goldfish. Goes for the neutral A. Back jump A. Good anti-air. PTR already zoning Billy out entirely. Big Fish should connect with the poison. This may be it for Billy. We'll see if he gets in. Back A at the wrong time and gets the throw. Billy is not out of this yet, but the anti-air back A on the forward jump A, and PTR will take that first round. Great plays, of course. Bluefish into the forward A. Poison coming out for PTR. Back A for Billy, a little bit out of range. Does get the poison off and a 3 damage punish with the jump in A. PTR in the corner. Lots of back A's coming out for the Arg player here. And Billy gonna get in with a great Dragon Buster. Great anti-air for the 2 damage combo from PTR. Gets the Bluefish as well on the Talon Swoop from Billy. Human form does get connected on that Bluefish, and PTR just in range for the forward A. Gets another forward A there. Oh, unfortunately that Goldfish did not connect on Billy, and he gets the poison on Bubble Shield coming out. Goes to the Yomi, gets hit by the back A, and the forward A on Wake Up, and Billy, one more round to take 2 games off of PTR. This would be a great win for Billy. Of course, gets past the back A on the other side. Forward A for 2 damage. Goes for the sidekick there. Gonna get hit by the poison. Goes for the butt slam. Is going to connect. Oh, and we're gonna see a command throw. Dragon Buster to get past that forward A. PTR only at 1 bar of health. Bubble Shield. But the normal throw catching PTR. Great play from Billy the Banana. Up 2 games. And again, whoever wins this will make their way to the winners finals. So definitely don't want to lose this one. And this can be argued to be a good matchup for Valerie. So we'll see how Billy uses his Valerie in this matchup. PTR, if he can zone out Valerie properly here. Good defense so far from PTR. Is going to get hit for 2 damage though with a rainbow. Unfortunately for Billy, does not punish the whiff flash gear. And PTR, oh, he's going to get hit by the Chromatic Orb. This is not good. Cyan Magenta, backstep, playing it safe. All Billy needs is to get in one more time. Goes to the yellow, a flash here from PTR. What a play, what a read. PTR going for the Cyclone Revolution. This may be chance, but the walk, oh no. Billy could have maybe actually walked forward there to actually punish with a forward A. PTR was very high in the air. I guess Billy did not want to risk it. Chromatic Orb will connect onto PTR. Great reactions from Billy the Banana. Billy gonna take this first round. Great drop gear and or air to air from PTR. Goes for another drop gear. Neutral A afterwards. Does get the anti-air with the time spiral that time. They are gonna trade. PTR does have a massive life lead though. One more hit for PTR and it's over. And the drop gear punish on the neutral rainbow there. PTR not going to go down without a fight here. 1-1 for both players. A very risky play from PTR. I think Billy recovers? No, Billy doesn't recover in time. What a read from PTR SD-Boy. Flash gear whiff though. Cyan Magenta into the rainbow. Into the neutral A. And Billy gonna take that round. Very good read though from PTR. I don't think I've ever seen a Geiger go for a ground super against the Valerie at the start of the round before. Flash gear whiff, punished for Cyan Magenta. Into the rainbow. Cyan Magenta backstep, playing it safe here. Gets the chip damage. Oh, this is going to be heavily punished by Billy. Good block. Cyan Magenta. Yellow cross up. And Billy the Banana gonna make his way into the winners finals with a 3-0 victory against PTRSD Boy. What a massive play there from Billy the Banana. All right, we are going to keep it moving here. Our players are being very patient for the commentary. We are going to check out Plib versus Grubby Grimbo here. Alright, sorry about the, the keyboard typing there. I had to tell the players in Discord that they are good to go. Also thanking everyone for being so patient for the commentary here. We had a 9-player tournament today, so we are getting basically into the top 8 right away. So that's why we are watching basically everything here. Alright, we are getting going here. Grubby on the DeGray, Plib on the Grave. It's in for one, into a neutral A. Great air-to-air coming out from Plib. Neutral A's galore. It's hit by the sword, but a great sword. I'm sorry, gets hit by the ghost, but a great sword from Plib. Going to get that protection back here. Great air-to-air coming in. Goes for the risky reversal there. And Grubby just gonna block and get the play there, get the punish. Going for the projectiles here. Grubby does have the first round, which is very important. It's in for the Daggerfall punish. Not able to block that sword though. Ground super. Oh no. Oh, gets past it with the final arbiter. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that to work. Guess Plib knows, or I'm sorry, I guess Grubby knows better than me. Oh, and both these players are such good players in the losers, or no, this is not losers, this is the winner's side top 8. Oh, barely misses that ground super. Barely misses the anti-air. And the neutral A. Grubby going to go up 2 rounds here. Great plays so far. Alright, lots of footsies going on here. Oh, is this going to connect? Grubby gets the reactions. What a play from Grubby. That was a very weird ghost interaction there. It kind of just went backwards. Very weird indeed. Gets hit by the cross-up for 2 damage. Grubby does have the life deficit here. Plib in the life lead. Is Grubby blocking? Grubby is! 2 damage punish. Daggerfall. Daggerfall. Gets the assist. Gets the ghost hit for 2 damage into the walk-up throw. And just like that, Grubby gonna go up the first game here. Gonna take that first game. That matchup can be a very obnoxious and awkward matchup for the Grave player, of course. That goes very annoying.
Let's the test begin.
Life and love and painting.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Grubby here on the Valerie, Plib on the Geiger. We saw the Valerie-Geiger matchup last time. Valerie can really put a lot of pressure onto the Geiger. Cyan Magenta gets the chip damage. Lots of Cyan pressure. Great flash gear read from Plib. Catching the Cyan there. Into a jump, forward jump A Yomi counter for Plib. Gets that super meter. Gonna go ahead and use that Cycle Revolution. Get that out of the way. You don't get use of your super very often in this matchup as the Geiger player. Grubby oh no, Grubby jumping at the wrong times. Gonna get hit by those time spirals, and Grubby gonna take the loss there. Plib, great plays. Gets the forward A at the start. This time, no Yomi counter. Grubby gonna get the throw. Oh, a neutral A into the yellow, but a flash gear from Plib gonna catch that yellow. Great plays, of course. Goes to throw a great anti-air flash gear for Plib. Grubby does have that ground super, so Plib needs to be aware of the chromatic orb on a time spiral. Oh, but these forward A's from Plib really making it hard for Grubby to do any kinds of footsies there. Lots of science coming in here. Plib just needs 1 more round to tie things up this match. Cycloid Revolution coming out. Chromatic Orb, not worth it. Didn't even get the damage on it. And Plib gonna get a 2 damage Chromatic Orb into a forward jump A, forward A for 2 more damage. And another forward A. These forward A's Anyone who plays Geigers, if you're playing against a Valerie, do not be afraid to go for some forward A's. Throw them out there. Valeries love to just walk forward a lot and do footsies, and those forward A's can really catch them out.
Water can crash.
Alright, Grubby Grimbo on the Argagog, Plib on the Valerie. Poison coming out here for Grubby. Oh, gets the hit into the neutral A. This is not good for Plib so far. This is a very volatile matchup. If Valerie gets in on the Arg, it's very hard for Arg to deal with. But you were seeing right now the other option as well. If the Arg can keep the Valerie out, it is so hard for Valerie to actually get back in on the Arg. Dub Super coming out here. The sign will connect actually. Gets 1 point of damage onto Grubby and is able to block everything. Gets the Chromatic Orb. Doesn't get the damage, but is in now. Good blocks here. Gets another Sign Magenta Yellow. Throw coming out for Grubby. Not able to connect. Good 2 damage punish, though, from Grubby. Has the life lead into the neutral A forward A. Not good for Plib. A little bit out of range for that Chromatic Orb to connect. Grubby gonna punish with a forward A. Grubby doing a really great job of just keeping Plib out. Gets another Goldfish hit there, and now Plib is on full screen here. Needs to find a way in, finds his way in, gets the cross-up Bubble Shield. Goes to the Bubble Pop, not going to connect with anything. Good blocks, though, from Grubby. No punishes on these cross-up yellows, though. Forward A. Good reads from Grubby. Chromatic Orb gets punished with a... Nope, forward A not going to punish, a little bit too slow. Big fish for Grubby. Just the walk up, it gets the throw! Onto Grubby, what a play! I'm sorry, a throw onto Plib, what a play from Grubby though, just a walk up and bait. Well done, and Plib is going to take that round though. This is the Sign Magenta Yellow, this time it will get punished, and another punish with a great Goldfish. Big Fish coming out, has Plib poison, Plib's got to figure her way in soon, gonna land in the Goldfish, and the poison tick down into the forward A, and Grubby gonna get a perfect victory. Up 2 games now against Plib's 1 game. Grubby 1 more game to go to make his way to the winners finals. And we are going to be seeing a Valerie mirror match here.
Round 1.
Grubby on the Valerie, Plib on the Valerie. Grubby rocking one of the costumes, and Plib rocking the Master's costumes. Grubby already down on life. This is the very volatile matchup as well, but Grubby's in. Just like this, it could turn around. Another throw from Grubby. Another throw from Grubby. Will we see a 4th throw? No, we won't. We're going to see a Sign Magenta. Grubby coming back from 1 HP in a Valerie mirror match. That is not easy, everyone. Well done to Grubby Grimbo. Sign Magenta's coming out here. Gets the yellow counter hit. That is not good for Plib. Going to take another Sign Magenta. If you get counter hit by the yellow, you take another Sign Magenta. Chromatic Orb will punish the zip there, and that is it. Oh no, Grubby! What are you doing? That's a chip setup! Oh no! Okay, go. No, Grubby, you're just chip setup, Plib! No, Grubby! Oh no! Grubby had 3 opportunities to chip setup with a Sign Magenta Yellow and didn't go for it. Very unfortunate for Grubby. Plib able to come back because of that. Great air-to-air from Plib, getting a 3 damage punish. That is going to be it for that round. And Plib up 2 rounds now against Grubby Grimbo.
Round 4. Fight.
Lion coming out for Grubby. Sign Magenta Yellow. Forward A, but it is going to get punished. It is still Plib's turn, Grubby, with that Chromatic Orb. Goes to the zip. It's a chip. Alright, Grubby not out of this yet. Only at 2 bars of health. Has to be careful of a Sign Magenta from Plib. And there's the Sign Magenta. Caught Grubby walking forward. And Plib gonna tie things up 2-2. Jube in the chat saying Grubby playing with too much honor. Yes, indeed. Grubby with all of the honor. Not gonna chip set up his opponent, of course.
Love and painting.
Round 1. Fight.
The jump A's here. This is a very hard matchup for Grave. Valley has so many options, but looks like Plib gonna get a lot of good air-to-airs. Oh, and gets past the sword there with a yellow just in time. Great plays from Grubby. Grubby does have the life deficit, is in ship range as well, needs to be aware of that. Yep, neutral jumps out of that cloud. Oh, is Grubby gonna land? Nope, gonna get anti-aired. Great play from Plib into a Yomi counter. Maybe it for Grubby, we'll see. Plib doing a great job of zoning with his grave here. Keeping Grubby outside Magenta, trying to bait out some kind of reversal, but no reversals to be seen from Plib. Lots of chip damage, though. Look at that chip from Grubby. All that damage was from chip onto Plib, but Plib is going to get the anti-air, catching Grubby, jumping in there. Plib up around here. All right, lots of chip pressure here, though, from Grubby, but a good jump-in combo from Plib. But Grubby not going to go out easy and gets the cross-up zip onto Plib. Grubby tying things up this game 1-1. This has been such a back and forth. Oh, and that is going to get punished hard with a Cyan Magenta into the yellow this time. Gets the chip damage, able to block as well, but jumps into the projectile, unfortunately. Oh, Grubby gets in with an air-to-air for 2 damage. Oh, no, not like this, Grubby. Plib with a fantastic Dragon Heart ground super. Oh, doesn't hit confirm, though, with the jump in A. And Grubby gonna respond accordingly with a punish on to Plib there. Oh, and that is gonna get punished. Didn't believe in this second Magenta there. Did get 1 damage, though. Does get the chip with the rainbow past the projectile. Oh, the chip pressure is so much. Oh, is Grubby pressing a button? No! Oh, no, Grubby. Or, I'm sorry, Plib went for the ground super. And Grubby going out in style with the ground super of his own. Great plays from Grubby. Going to win with a 3-2 against Plib. Alright, that was our winners top 8. So we are going to move right along here. We're going to be checking out our losers top 8 now. Our first part of the losers top 8, which is going to be Southpaw Hair versus ThyPirate here. I can find them. There we go. ThyPirate. Let these two players know they can begin. Right, good luck to both these players. Oh, there's still a little. I need to increase the size of my webcam. I don't have a second commentator right now. No worries though. No worries. Thank you all so much for coming out to watch the tournament, by the way. I know that we just had an amazing tournament with Agoners or Remy just literally right before this tournament today, the Eurostrike 2. So if you didn't get a chance to check out Eurostrike 2, check it out on YouTube, of course. I'm sure it will be up there. Sure, yep. Agoners saying that it will be up on YouTube, so check it out on YouTube. If you didn't check the live stream, it was an absolute amazing tournament. But back to this tournament. Southpaw Hair here, gonna get in on ThyPirate for a 2 damage 4-day punish, as well as a lot of other punishes there. Gonna take this first round. Great air-to-air arrow from Southpaw. It's another 4-day. Could have actually followed up with another 4-day there. Missing some hit confirms here, but it doesn't matter. Southpaw Hair coming in strong, getting the cross-up neutral aid. Southpaw gonna get another perfect. Up 2 rounds already against ThyPirate. Ground super? No ground super from Southpaw. Unfortunately, it was pressing ground B, getting a projectile out. Gonna get punished. 2 damage punish here. And Southpaw Hair doing a really good job of dealing with all these illusions. Of course, the illusions aren't real here. They're just all in your mind. Great air-to-airs coming in from Southpaw Hair. Rain of Fire coming in from Southpaw Hair. This may be it. And the arrow gets past the mirror. Great play from Southpaw Hair. Gonna take this first game extremely quickly. Right, first game does go to Southpaw Hair.
Let's get this over with.
And that was a good matchup, of course, for the Quince player. So great win there for Southpaw Hair. Southpaw Hair on the Rook. ThyPirate on the Jaina. Thunderclap into... Oh, and the 4-day not going to get punished. 4-day again. Southpaw Hair getting wrecked by these 4-days. Going to land on the arrow. ThyPirate does have a good matchup here, of course. Rain of Fire coming out. Good Thunderclap is still going to take some chip damage, though. Gets in with the throw, though. Just like now, Rook is the best character in the game. Good block. Oh, but didn't go for the ground super. Could have actually won with the ground super punish there. Oh, no. Let's ThyPirate out. This could be very bad for Southpaw Hair. See what he decides to do. 4-day barely missing the anti-air there, but does get the 4-day punish on to ThyPirate's arrow there after the 4-day. Good blocks here. Walk up throw. Southpaw Hair is in the Oki now. This is not good for ThyPirate. 4-day coming in from Southpaw Hair to punish the whiffed Dragonheart. Forte barely whiffing, is going to take some chip damage. Earthquake barely missing as well. ThyPirate doing a good job keeping Southpaw Hair out, but as I say that, Southpaw gets in with a Vines.
Round 3. Fight.
Fire.
Landslide.
Landslide coming in here. Alright, good blocks from Southpaw Hair. Great throw from ThyPirate, not afraid. It's hit by the air-to-air. Landslide coming in strong for Southpaw. He had ThyPirate and Oki. Ground Super will connect. Great punish read from Southpaw Hair. Has ThyPirate and Oki. He is only at 1 bar of health. And that is going to be blocked with a throw punish. Great plays from Southpaw, getting all the reads. Well done. Alrighty, Southpaw Hair up 2 games already, and this is losers top 8, so whoever loses this will be knocked out of the tournament.
Round 1. Fight.
Time spiral.
We have a Geiger mirror match. Southpaw on the blue Geiger, ThyPirate on the black suited Geiger here. Good blocks. Southpaw already on the life deficit. This is not where you want to be in the Geiger mirror match. A lot of times, whoever gets the life lead first in this match has a massive advantage. Maybe Southpaw goes for a ground super, we'll see. Or maybe just a jump super of his own. Yep, just opting to cancel the Cycloid Revolutions out here. I think that is a very good decision. Does get the flash here, but unfortunately, they trade, which is not a good trade for Southpaw Hair. ThyPirate had the life lead and the back A coming in strong. ThyPirate gonna take that first round. Neutral A coming in for Southpaw. Will connect for 2 damage. Flash Gear will get punished with a time spiral there. Alright, Southpaw in the corner though. Needs to be aware of that. Great read from ThyPirate with the Flash Gear. Cycloid Revolution coming in from ThyPirate. Oh, Southpaw Hair going for the ground super. Oh, is it going to get past? Nope, it will not get past that time spiral. A little bit out of range, unfortunately. Southpaw Hair going to take chip damage. Only at 1 bar of health now. Great time spiral, barely catching ThyPirate's drop gear there. Lots of time spirals. Goes for the jump 8. Goes for the pause. No punish from ThyPirate. Oh, and this one will connect, I believe. Southpaw Hair should get the... Yep, will get the punish there with that ground super. And the patience from Southpaw Hair, blocking the flash gear and getting the punish, tying things up here 1-1. Cycloid Revolution. Unfortunately, for ThyPirate, landing on that time spiral is not where you want to be. Will get not even chipped though against Southpaw. Unfortunately, that time spiral pushed Southpaw out of range there of the Cycloid Revolution. Good flash scare from Southpaw. Does have the life lead. Goes for a risky time spiral. Gonna get hit by a jump A into a throw. But this time Southpaw going in for a drop gear into a throw themselves. Going for the Cycloid Revolution. This may be it here for ThyPirate. Oh, Southpaw Hair just pressuring some with that Cycloid Revolution. Realizing he's probably not going to get the chip damage. But a great read there from ThyPirate. Getting the Yomi counter. Cycloid Revolution. I think this is going to be it though for ThyPirate Forte. Or just a flash gear. That also works. Southpaw. 1 more round to make his way. Or to keep going in the tournament. Making his way to, he'll make his way to the losers quarterfinals. Another fantastic Yomi from ThyPirate though. These reads are absolutely amazing. Drop gear coming out for Southpaw. Both players have the same life total here. Southpaw does not have a Cycloid Revolution, though, to actually cancel out ThyPirate's. Should be safe, though, by using his own time spirals. Is going to jump at the wrong time, though. But a great flash gear on the back A. Goes to the throw after his own back A. Flash gear at the wrong time. Going to get hit by that time spiral. Oh, and we have been desynced. Oh, no. We may not be able to catch. Get back in as soon as we can. Southpaw Hair. If Southpaw wins this round, though, we will not be able to catch it. We're about to find out, though. Sorry, everyone. This is an online tournament, of course. These kinds of things do happen in online tournaments. Luckily for us, though, the players almost never disconnect, which is the main point, of course. See if we get in. They may have finished, though, or this round is taking a while. Oh, it looks like we will catch the last round here, everyone. Southpaw Hair, or potentially the last round. If Southpaw Hair wins, oh no. It's not like this, ThyPirate. He went for the read rather than the reaction. Oh, but that throw is going to get punished with a Flash Gear. Great reversal from ThyPirate. Oh, this is going to get punished for ThyPirate. He should be able to jump out of the range of the Flash Gear. It's the 4-day punish. Great air-to-air with the drop gear as well. Another drop gear. Oh, but a little bit out of range for the 3 damage punish. Oh no, a little bit out of range for the 2 damage punish. It's just like that. Both players whiffed in the same way there, unfortunately. But it was more unfortunate for Southpaw Hair. Great plays from ThyPirate. Going to take a game here. Not going to make it easy for Southpaw Hair. Not going to get 3-0'd. ThyPirate, we'll see if he can get a reverse sweep here.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. Battle of the Zoners yet again here. This time not a mirror match. Ooh, a great... Oh, gets in with the drop gear. Neutrally will get punished by a reversal from ThyPirate. Southpaw still, of course, has the life lead. Gets in for a 2 damage punish with the neutral Flash Gear, anti-air. This can be a very hard matchup for Jaina. There are ways to play Jaina properly to actually make it a little bit more even. Oh, yep, that's a punish. Great anti-air punish here for Southpaw. Take it from Southpaw here. Use your supers when you can. You get your super back by just existing, basically, by just playing the game with time. So use your supers when you can. There's no reason not to if you can get damage or confirm a victory. Great air-to-air from Southpaw. Good blocks as well. All right, and Southpaw is happy to just play the zone game here. Oh no, so many disconnects with these players. I'm so sorry, everyone. We'll get back in as soon as we can. Fantasy Strike not wanting us to spectate today, apparently. No worries, though. This is to be expected. You know, online tournaments, this kind of stuff happens. It's okay. But the great part about Fantasy Strike is you only will miss 1 round. You only miss 1 round. You can get back in after 1 round, which is absolutely great. But yeah, some ways that the Jaina can actually have options against the Geiger. You can use your reversal to actually get past time spirals if you have really good reactions, which is definitely a good option if you can. Oh, Agner saying Southpaw Hair a long way away, I think, too. Yeah, he might be EU. Yeah, maybe Southpaw is EU. That could cause a few problems as well. I've had good connections with Southpaw Hair, though, before for spectating, so it's a little strange. No worries, though. We've only disconnected twice so far, and we're always getting back in very quickly. Southpaw Hair here. Or, I'm sorry, ThyPirate tying things up 1-1. Lots of just patience here from Southpaw Hair. That's how you have to play the zoner matchup and the anti-air Flash Gear. Southpaw Hair on the match point yet again. 1 more round to go here. Good anti-air Flash Gear. This time it will trade, though, so it's not terrible for ThyPirate this time. Cycleward Evolution coming out from Southpaw Hair. Lots of time spirals coming out as well. Not gonna get too much value, but does get ThyPirate into the corner. Great neutral jump. Oh, that was such a bait from Southpaw Hair. Very well done, and that is going to get punished with a 4-day. And Southpaw Hair going to make his way more along in the loser's top 8 with a 3-1 victory over ThyPirate. Great plays from Southpaw Hair. Of course, good plays from ThyPirate. ThyPirate will be knocked out of the tournament, though. That was loser's top 8. We are going to keep it going, though. We are going to check out our winners finals now with Billy the Banana and Grubby Grimbo. We let these players know they can begin. All right, we are getting along nicely here. Thank you all for being patient, of course, for the players, for the commentary. Also, thank you all for hopping into the stream to either watch it or play in the tournament. It's been great so far. Loving it. Let's get into this. And make sure I update that little middle part this time so that it doesn't say losers top 8. All right, good luck to both of these players. Here we go.
Round 1.
Right, Billy on the Jaina, Grubby on the Valerie. This is a very good matchup for the Valerie. Gets in for a 2 damage. Simon Magento at the start. Great dive or walk up into... Oh, and that's a 3 damage punish, but a Simon Magento, but the Rainbow will get punished with a very risky Dragon Heart. If Grubby had blocked that, it would have been all over for Billy. And Magento Trying to bait out some stuff here. Gets the Cyan Magenta for 2. Goes for another one. Gets hit. Oh, gets the air-to-air, though. Could have actually done a Rainbow Disc setup, and they are going to trade with a Cyan. Grubby going to tie things up 1-1. Cyan will get the counter hit. It's another Cyan. Great block from Grubby. And another bait on the Dragonheart. Catching out Billy with a perfect. Grubby, one more round to go to take this game. Oh, gets hit by the back A. Grubby needs to be aware of that. Gets hit by another dive kick. This dive kick pressure is so hard to deal with. Especially for Valerie. Another Dragonheart from Billy. He's going to connect. Dive kick into the neutral A. And just like that, Billy going to tie things up 2-2. It has been so back and forth for these players. One more round for both to go. Grubby going to take 1 point of damage. You got to be careful about taking damage so early on. Not in range for that Chromatic Orb and going to take the chip. Yomi counter, though, for Grubby. Oh, a little bit high. All right, still saved. Gets the cross up, but the throw punish from Billy. And the neutral A counter hit into the arrow. And Billy going to take that first game. Great plays from Billy. If you are a Valerie player, if you get that Yomi counter, make sure you do a forward jump before you go for that Rainbow Disc so you can have the Rainbow Disc actually land on top of them as they wake up. Grubby almost making it work, though, with that neutral A. Yellow, of course. So very well done from Grubby, making the most of a bad situation. Oh, a great parry from Billy the Banana here. Is Yellow, gets a counter hit. No follow-up with the back A, though. Gets the play fair, gets the command throw. Neutral A, forward A. Right, Grubby, this is a pretty good matchup, I would say, for the DeGray player. Not horrible for Midori, of course, as we're seeing. No punish. Oh, this is not good for Grubby. Oh, he actually gets the counter hit into another neutral A. I thought Billy was going to get the anti-air, but no, Grubby got the counter hit. Great play from Grubby. Well done. Oh, went for the throw. Dragon Buster will connect, though. A little bit mistiming on the cross-up headbutt there is going to punish the Justice Kicks, though. Alan Soup gets punished. Oh, that's not good for Billy. Oh, that's punished with a throw. Great play from Grubby, punishing the transformation accordingly. Or appropriately, should I say. I guess accordingly kind of works, too. Gotta use big words. Should get myself a thesaurus for commentary. Just in case I ever need it. Alright, there's lots of footsies going on here. Billy just hoping to hold out until he gets that dragon form. Grubby is in the corner, but gets out very effortlessly, it looked like. Oh, it actually hit confirm, it looked like there. With the neutral A into a neutral A for 3 damage. And Grubby tying things up 1-1 here. It's been so back and forth with these players. I've been loving watching this. I love the close matches. They are so great to watch. Grubby Grimbo with the yellow Argark. Oh man, that is a riot right there. I don't know if I love it or hate it. Billy the Banana rocking the Rockstar Valerie gets in. And here we go. This is what you need to do as Valerie. Get in on the Arg, but it looks like Grubby gets out very effectively. But Billy with a great jump in 3 damage combo. Gonna take that first round. Both players have the super meter, of course. I'm Magenta. Good patience there. Gets the 4-day counter hit. Oh, but the air-to-air goes to Grubby with the bubble pop. Great play. Neutral A, 4-day. Billy does have that ground super. It could come in handy. Neutral A after the bluefish for an anti-air. 4-day is going to get punished. Doesn't get the damage, but again, this is very useful for Billy. He gets in, but a great bubble shield, bubble pop from Grubby, catching the yellow there, and the back A punish on the rainbow. Have to be careful with using rainbow as well. Argarg just has a lot of tools to deal with Valerie's approach options. Once Valerie gets in, though, it's very hard for Arg to deal with, especially if he doesn't have the bubble shield. But Grubby doing a good job here of not letting that happen. Gets the anti-air with that goldfish, and that is going to be not punished, actually. Oh, nope, still punished. Able to land in time to get that 4-day punish. Great play from Grubby. Does use the super meter, though, which could play a role in this round right here. Does get the goldfish yellow. Great blocks here from Grubby. Really getting good reads. Grubby is in the corner, so has to be aware of that. Neutral A will punish the jump rainbow, though. And Grubby up 2 games here, taking that 3rd game. 2-1 so far. Oh, man, I love this game. It's so fun to watch this game and play this game. It's just so back and forth with these players. All right, we're going to see a Valerie mirror match here.
Round 1. Fight.
Great forward A coming in. Thigh Magenta Rainbow. No throw punish there. Goes for a Rainbow. Throw gets punished there. Billy is in the corner. Zip for some chip damage. Oh, and a Thigh Magenta is going to connect. And to the Rainbow, or the Chromatic Orb, should I say. Billy gonna take that first round. Are we about to see both these players go all the way back? Good Rainbow there. Thigh Magenta coming out here. Another Thigh Magenta. Grubby getting chipped out a lot. Rainbow will get punished. No throw. Oh, and the sign will punish the whiff throw. And Billy up 2 rounds here. Alright, Grubby just playing it safe here. Lots of footsies in this matchup. Billy gets in, gets the cross up as well. Thigh Magenta Yellow gets another Chromatic Orb. Billy is just going in here. Has to be aware of Grubby's Chromatic Orb now as well. Of course. Oh, Grubby gets in for a 3 damage punish there. Great play from Grubby. Oh, but Billy catches Grubby walking forward there. And Billy gonna get a 3 damage punish. And just like that, Billy gonna get a 3-0 against Grubby, just like Grubby got earlier with the ARG. Alright, it's gonna go to 2 games for both these players. Last game. Billy the Banana on the Midori. Grubby Grimble on the Valley. And this is a very good matchup for Grubby. Valley has a great matchup here against Midori. No punishing on those whiffed. Oh, you gotta punish those. There we go. There's the punish on the parry from Grubby. He just wasn't expecting to see so many parries. Grubby up around now. Another Thigh Magenta really catching Billy out there, but a great 3 damage punish. And just like that, Billy has the life lead. This is the danger play. Oh, this may be it. Yep. That is basically a 33-33-33 mix-up, if not a 25% chance. Grubby had a 33% chance of not losing there. So great plays from Billy. Oh, gets in with the Talon or the Dragon Buster. Grubby in the corner with 2 bars of health and a normal throw, and Billy still has about half of a Dragon form left. 1 more round to go for Billy. We'll see what happens. See if Grubby can keep Billy out. Oh, and the side's gonna get punished by the Talon Swoop. Headbutt. Air to air. Or air to ground, I guess. Oh, that's gonna get punished heavily, though. Oh, does it punish the whiffed one? Oh, but gets out. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Grubby came back from that. I'm amazed. And then a walk-up throw. What a read from Grubby Grimbo. Oh, man. All of these matches have gone 2-2-2. A walk-up throw from Grubby Grimbo. Not afraid of the Yomi. Gets the chip damage. Goes to the yellow. No throw punish from Billy. Billy does have Dragon Form. Dragon Form. Oh, gets counter hit, though. Forward A, though, punishes. Grubby in the corner has to be aware of that. Needs to be careful. Oh, gets out, though, for a 3 damage punish on the jumped out. Oh, this is not good for Billy. Only at 1 bar of health. Any tap from Grubby will do it. And there it is with the air to air. And Grubby Grimbo going to win with a 3-2 against Billy the Banana. But great plays from Billy the Banana. That was anyone's game for certain. And Grubby Grimbo will make his way to the grand finals. And Billy the Banana will have a much... he's going to get a big break here for the losers top 8. We are going to move straight along here to PTR Boy versus Remy or Agators, yeah. So we're going to be checking out Remy versus PTR Boy. Remy, of course, ran the Euro Strike tournament literally 30 minutes before I started this tournament. So big thanks to Remy for running that tournament, and we'll see how this one goes for both these players. I am excited. Remy and PTR are both fantastic players. Yeah, Agatha saying he's not won against PTR in forever. Well, good luck to both of you, of course. And this is the losers quarterfinals here. So good luck to these players, of course. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't seen Remy play in a tournament in like months. So I am super stoked for this one. We'll see how Remy does. Remy! Great commentator, great TO. Let's see if he can get some good wins here as well. PTR, of course, a regular in my tournaments as well as in other tournaments also. PTR, a fantastic player. Luck to both of them. Here we go. Remy on the Midori, the Arg, and the Degray. PTR on the Quince, the Argagarg, and the Lum. Starting off with PTR on the Quince and Remy on the Midori. Here we go. Sorry, I was typing there. PTR is on the Quince here. Already has Remy in the corner. Patriot Mirror should connect. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, it does with the back A. Oh, no. Could have got more back A's there on the bounce up. So many options for the Quince here. This is not good for Remy in the corner. Dragon Form coming out. Good blocks from Remy. Gets hit by in the air, though, and that's a 3 damage punish. Super unfortunate there. And that is going to counter hit with the ground B. And PTR up around already. Quince is just so good against Midori, of course. Of course, the parries can add some counterplay. Great Dragon Buster, though. Okay, Remy doing good here. Gets the throw. I stand corrected. Remy doing a good job with the Midori here. Getting a perfect victory with that Dragon Form. Almost out of Dragon Meter, though. Goes for the Talon Swoop. Is going to get air-to-air punish, though. PTR does. Oh, Patriot Mirror coming out. Okay, that's a great trade for PTR. Takes 1 point of damage, but gets the Patriot Mirror. Oh, and that's a 3 damage air-to-air punish. Got to be careful about jumping into those. The illusions are real, of course. And look at this chip pressure here from PTR. Goes to the back A. Does connect for a 2 damage combo. And PTR up 2 rounds now. Great back A punish on the sidekick from Remy. Oh, and that's another back A for 1 damage. With the mirror there. Gets a mirror punish as well. Oh no, Patriot Mirror in the corner. He may have Dragon Form, but in the corner against that Patriot Mirror. Gets past the Patriot Mirror. Dragon Form only at 25% now. This is not good. Goes to the Talon Swoop. This may be it with a punish on the wake up. No, just a Patriot Mirror. Able to block it. Just going for these Bs. Not even going for the cross-up mix-up there. Just happy to go for the chip sebs. Reflects are going to get punished with these sidekicks from Remy. That is going to get back A punish. Only for 1 damage, though. Parry coming out for Remy, but that was an illusion. That one was not an illusion, though. Gets the parry into the command throw. 15 seconds on the clock here. ETR gets out. Oh, 10 seconds on the clock. Patriot Mirror. This is not good for Remy. Oh, this may be it with the chip setup. Yep. That was going to be chip damage even with the Dragon Form. PTR, with 8 seconds remaining, takes that first game. Someone in chat saying, what is this Urian bootleg? Urian bootleg, I think you're mistaken. Urian was actually based on Quince, you know? I mean... Urian is the Quince bootleg. That's what you meant to say. I'm just joking. No, Quince is actually, I don't play much Street Fighter myself, but I'm pretty sure Urian is pretty different than Quince, aside from just having the mirror. I could be wrong, though. Alright, Remy already has PTR in the corner here. That is going to get Bubble Pop punished, though, and the 4-day on the wake up. Great plays from PTR. Going to take that first round. Goes for the truth. Great parry from Remy. What a read on those 4-days. That's not a reaction. You have to get that read. Great counter hit coming in from PTR. Neutral A. Anti-air. Alright, Remy goes for the neutral jump, lands on the bluefish. That doesn't do damage to you, though. Goes for the assist, is poisoned, though. Neutral A coming out from PTR. Both players have the super. No super now for PTR. Goes for these 4-days, and does catch Remy walking into that goldfish. Great play. I see someone says his name is Kurian, and he uses Quagga's mirror. That's amazing. If you guys don't join these live streams, there's some great jokes in the live stream chats. Great. All right, onward though. PTR SD boy does get the bubble pop. Oh, but a great read again from Remy with the ground super. Neutral A coming in. Great jump in combo for 3 damage. Remy not going to go out without a fight. PTR up 2 rounds. Remy up 1. Great back A. Gets that poison off immediately. Neutral A. Back A for PTR. Neutral A. Forward A. Gets the poison onto Remy. He went for the truth. Big fish. Oh, this time not that ground super not working out for Remy, and is going to get hit by the goldfish with the ticking down of the poison. PTR is going to take this second game as well. All right, here we go. Remy this time on the RRR, PTR on the Lum. Now, if Lum can actually get Remy into the corner, melon pressure is very hard to deal with for Lum in the corner. Roll to get past that or actually gets into the purple. The poison, great combos here from PTR, and does have Remy in the corner here. Gets past the poison yet again. These roll is such a good move for Lum, and again gets past that bluefish, catching the anti-air onto Remy's jump super there. Forward A for Remy. Jackpot coming out is going to get hit by the bluefish into the forward A, but those cherries going to heal PTR right up. Lots of rolls coming in here. Jumps into the bluefish. PTR playing it safe though. Oh, can PTR get that cherry? He can. Getting that health is very important. Makes that poison ticking down not as valuable. This time though, Remy going to get both the cakes and a cherry. But this is the pressure. Oh, bubble shield should... Oh, yep. The bubble shield will let Remy get out of the corner, though. Lots of chip, though. Jump in, throw. This is not good for Remy in chip range. Oh, PTR opts to not go for the chip. Jackpot coming out here. Does get a fireworks. Gives Remy a cherry, though. But this melon pressure may actually just give PTR exactly what he needs. And a jump over the forward A. Going to close out that second round. PTR doing a good job. So far, these baby Lums are very hard for Args to deal with many times. Does get poisoned. Goes to the melon toss. Remy able to get past it. Gets the bluefish. Goes to the forward A, but the baby Lum gonna connect, unfortunately. So much chip pressure here. Oh, and this is the melon pressure. This is not where you want to be, as the Arg does get out of the melon pressure, but still in the corner. Jackpot with a fireworks. This may be it for Remy. The fireworks should close it out here. Rolls in with a melon toss just to confirm it, and PTR going to defeat Remy with a 3-0. Well done to PTR SD-Boy. Remy, great plays for Remy, of course. Definitely you all should check out Remy. He ran the Eurostrike tournament, the second one, just 30 minutes before this tournament started. So Remy, a great member of this community, of course, as well as PTR. PTR and Remy both been around for a long time. But PTR has defeated Remy, and we'll move on to the losers semifinals, but we are going to keep going in the losers quarterfinals right now with Plib versus Southpaw Hair. They let those players know that they can begin. All right, good luck to Southpaw Hair and Plib here. Thank you all so much for coming out to the tournament. It's been a blast to run so far. I've been loving it. Lots of great matches. Lots of great players. We even got to see Remy. Who doesn't want to see Agner's Remy? Remy doesn't play in tournaments that often. So this is special. It's a treat. This is a treat. A very, very nice treat.
Don't let me get close.
All right, here we go. Southpaw Hair on the Rook. Plib on the Geiger.
Round one. Fight.
This is a very good matchup for Plib. You do not want to lose here. If you lose, you are out of the tournament, of course. Lots of jumps here from Plib. Not wanting to get hit by these earthquakes. Gets the anti-forward A on the Southpaw. It has such a long recovery. Great anti-air or air-to-air from Plib. Good defense from Plib here. He's got the life lead. That's why he's not going in. He does not need to go in if he doesn't need to. Lots of projectiles. Oh, look at this. Just the patience from Plib is astonishing. Caught the forward A from Southpaw as well with the time spiral. Lots of neutral jumps coming out from Plib here. Oh, the vines gets past it. Great play from Southpaw. Not getting chipped out there. Only 20 seconds remaining though. Plib's gotta, Southpaw's gotta find a way in. 15 seconds. Gets in with a 2 damage forward A. Oh, but unfortunately, not able to recover in time. Gets hit by the time spiral. Plib up around here. It's all about the patience. Southpaw really struggling to get in onto Plib here. Plib with almost an unbeatable defense, but here we go. Southpaw slowly making his way in. Gets in with a landslide. Vines barely missing the air-to-air. 2 damage punch for Plib. Psycho Revolution is perfect here for Plib. Yep, that is going to be a 2 damage punish with the flash gear. It's not where you want to be as Southpaw Hair. Forward A punish on the whiffed forward A. And not punish the blocked one though. Lots of forward A's. Plib just catching Southpaw walking forward here. And there we go. Forward A from Geiger. Extremely fast startup times. Great plays, of course. Throw punish on the second land, or the second landslide there. Flash gear anti-air from Plib. Plib's defense is just stellar here. There's almost no kinks in his armor whatsoever. And Plib gonna catch Southpaw jumping at the wrong time there too. That Vines will get punished. Plib opts to go for the back jump there. Oh, almost gets thrown there. A little bit of a missed time there from Southpaw. That is gonna get punished with a throw. Plib still in the corner though. Head crush. Will not connect. Good block. Punish throw. Oh, not into the corner though, surprisingly. Plib. Oh, I think Southpaw might be able to catch a throw here. Okay, no, just opts to jump out to play it safe. I think that's fair. Oh, it gets past it barely with the Vines. Southpaw, you know what they say about a rook at 1 HP, everyone. And by the way, Plib is still here. Plib is still in the game. You saw he was just standing there? He's just standing there because he's got the life lead. He's waiting for Southpaw Hair to just jump in at the wrong distance for a flash gear punish or maybe a Vines punish. He was just waiting for Southpaw to make a mistake. No reason to do anything when you have the life lead like that, especially when you're a zoner. All right, Southpaw this time on the Geiger, Plib on the Valerie. I'm Magenta for Plib. This can be a good matchup for Valerie, of course. Geiger is not horrible here, though. You get some good flash gear reads and just can keep... It's kind of similar to the Arg matchup, only Arg has an easier time of zoning out Valerie than Geiger does. Oh, a great anti-air coming in for Plib. Again, Plib just... The defense is so stellar. He's got the life lead. He's just playing it safe. Sign Magenta for a 3 damage punish with that jump in. And again, oh, Plib is going to get hit by a neutral A. And again, Plib with the counter hit forward A on the startup of the time style. Great read from Plib. Yomi counter coming out for Plib. He has just got all of the reads. Another Yomi counter after a safe jump zip. All right, this time Southpaw Hair gets out. And we're Oki now. Good blocks from Plib. Oh, that's punished. Gotta be careful flash gearing in neutral like that. Another anti-air chromatic orb for Plib. Trying to bait out that flash gear there we saw. Southpaw Hair only at 1 bar of health. And the anti-air Cyan. Plib has Southpaw Hair's number. SouthpawHair.exe has been downloaded apparently. Air to air. 3 damage air to air punish there for Plib. Has Southpaw Hair not only in the corner but only at 3 bars of health. Not able to get the chip there. Chromatic Orb, anti-air yet again. That's like the 3rd or 4th anti-air Chromatic Orb we've seen. And a Cyan Magenta will catch Southpaw walking forward. Plib, one more game to make his way into the losers semifinals.
Game 3.
Let's get this over with.
You haven't
Someone's asking in the chat, can the Geiger pause to avoid an anti-air orb? No, you cannot actually. So it depends on the timing, right? Generally not, because the chromatic orbs hitboxes, they stay out long enough. They stay out long enough for the pause only lasts for a bit, so you won't get hit by the first part of the chromatic orb, but the remaining hitboxes of the chromatic orb will hit you. Unless it's maybe at the very edge of the chromatic orb, that might work. There may be some niche spots where it does work, but even if it did work, Plib actually caught Southpaw Hair pressing a different button than pause in those chromatic orbs. All right, Plib here already has the life lead, has Southpaw Hair pressured in the corner. Sword will get punished though for 2. Right. And, oh, but a great use of the projectile there from Southpaw Hair. Oh, this actually might be good for Southpaw. He might be able to get a draw here. Yeah, came back from a very bad position.
draw.
All right, we're going to see a draw here.
Round 2.
Great plays from Southpaw Hair and Plib, of course. Dragonheart at the start. That is a trade, though, in terms of damage. Southpaw does get the screen advantage, though. Has Plib in the corner. Oh, but a great sword from Plib. Max range reversal there will catch Southpaw. Good defense here. Great air-to-air from Southpaw Hair. Southpaw Hair seeming to do much better in this match than he had been in other ones. Back A punish on the block. Reversal. That is going to get punished with a forward A arrow. A little bit out of range for Plib.
Round 3. Fight.
Good blocks here from Plib. A walk-up throw. A little bit mistimed, though. Plib was able to jump out, or outrange, should I say. Lots of projectiles coming in here. Yomi counter for Plib. Saw that coming indeed. Oh, a little bit of a Yomi stare down at the after that whirlwind. Southpaw higher and Plib ready for the throw. Lots of projectiles coming out here for Southpaw Hair. Plib just playing it safe. I think he's waiting to catch Southpaw Hair with a reversal on an arrow, perhaps. We haven't really seen... I was about to say we haven't seen many wins from Plib, but as I say, he goes for the wind. Goes for a bit of a charge shot. Plib does again have the life lead, and Plib is one of those players that it will just happily wait the entire time length to get the timer win. This is gonna be an anti-air punish. Great play. Good reactions from Plib. Jump in throw. Neutral A. A walk up throw from Southpaw. Plib in the corner now. Gonna get hit into a throw. 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, but a throw, and with 1 second on the clock, Plib was able to get the draw, and you cannot win a game with a draw. So although Southpaw was already up 2 rounds, you can actually get that 3rd round victory on a draw. Walk up throw from Southpaw Hair to punish that with sword there. Plib a little bit close to chip. Oh, that should be safe. It is safe for a punish. Big punish from Southpaw. Goes for the throw, a little bit out of range. Plib does have the life deficit now. Southpaw Hair in the life lead. We'll see what Plib does here. Plib definitely more of a defensive player. Can go offensive though when he needs to. Oh, walk up throw? No, went for the forward A. Gonna get hit for 2 damage with that. Oh, this is not good for Plib. Southpaw is in the corner though. Plib in close to chip. He gets out of that chip damage. Oh, Plib is just waiting for Southpaw to do something, but no, Southpaw is just playing it so safe. Great plays from Southpaw. He is not going to get 3-0 today. Southpaw gonna take a game victory here against Plib.
You haven't practiced enough.
Alright, Plib on the Grave against Southpaw Hair's Rook. This is a good matchup for Grave, but this is probably one of the better matchups for Rook in terms of the zoners. Rook has a few more options against Grave than some of the other zoners. Grave's abilities are a little bit slower than some of the other zoners. Great first hit. Great second hit. Use those back A's, those thunderclaps, a little bit mistimed. Plib already has that life. Going for lots of projectiles here. Is what you want to do in the zoner versus grappler matchup. Lots of projectiles coming out still from Plib. Playing it safe. Again, Plib is happy to just let that timer go down. He will sit there and wait for the time win. Because here's the thing, in a fighting game, doesn't matter if you just win by getting the health down. If you can win with time, that's another way to win. Take those wins. Look at this chip damage from Plib. Southpaw Hair just has no openings. Plib is just playing so safe. Jumps out of that ground or that command throw as well. And look at that, 8 seconds on the clock. Gets in for a 2 damage punish on the landslide with 6 seconds remaining. Plib up a round. Again, Plib just happy to play it safe here. Okay, Plib is in the corner though. And the throw. Okay, Southpaw Hair is in. He discovered that Plib was just letting him walk him back into the corner. Oh, gets the earthquake. Alright, looks like Southpaw Hair is maybe figuring out Plib's style here. Southpaw Hair just needs to walk forward onto Plib because Plib is just walking himself into the corner here. Oh, is that going to connect? Head crush. Nope. The ground super from Grave does beat that. That is a 3 damage punish on the jumped out of ground or command throw. And Plib does have that life lead. Oh, he just needs to get some chip damage here onto Southpaw. And does get that chip damage. Southpaw not able to recover that chip in time. Plib one more round to win this game and knock Southpaw out of the tournament. Does get in with the earthquake. Landslide coming in. Great punish there. Only for 1 damage, but still useful. Oh, a great vines from Southpaw. Has Plib in the corner, but Plib with a fantastic Yomi counter read. Now has Southpaw in the corner. Jumps out. It's past that landslide. Another back A at the wrong time. Gonna get counter hit. Plib catching Southpaw jumping there. Off the startup. Does get the back A this time. Oh, the ground super. Unfortunately, the hitboxes did not last long enough. And Plib, you know what they say about a Rook at 1 HP. That's what they say right there, a dead rook. Great plays from Plib, going to take that win 3-1 to Southpaw. Of course, great plays to Southpaw here as well. Both of them are fantastic players, but there can be only one winner in a tournament. We are going to keep moving on along here. We are going to get to the loser semifinals here with Plib versus PTRSD Boy. So good luck to those players. All right, we are making our way to the loser semifinals. We let them know that they can begin. Both of these players, of course, have previously won my weekly tournaments, as well as other tournaments as well. They're just great players. I've seen them in mini tournaments, and they always perform very, very well. So good luck to both of them here. This is the losers semifinals, so whoever wins this will be playing against Billy the Banana in the losers finals. Plib, of course, already have playing against one of our grand finalists, Grubby Grimbo. So if Plib wins this, then he may be able to get a rematch against Grubby in the grand finals. But he will have to win this and beat Billy as well in the losers finals. So good luck to both these players here. PTRSD starting on the Quince, Plib on the Geiger. Right, goes for the ground B there. Time Sprawl's coming out here for Plib. Gonna get hit by the mirror and a punish on the whiffed. On the whiffed flash gear there. Justice Punch coming in strong for PTR. Oh, and Plib is having to deal with this mirror. Oh, it's rough. And the back A gets punished with the flash gear, including the mirror as well. Plib with a fantastic read. Plib's such a good defensive player for certain. It's always great to know that... Oh, it looks like that was a weird interaction. I think that the mirror broke as the Time Spiral got there. So PTR was expecting the mirror to actually to send it back, but unfortunately it broke right away. Well done. Alright, Cycloid Revolution coming out here. Cycloid does actually get past the Patriot Mirror. One of the few supers that do. Alright, he doesn't get much value out of it, but he does get past that Patriot Mirror, which is very, very useful. PTR finally going for the cross-up mix-up that time. Not going to work out, though. Plib able to jump out. Patriot Mirror coming out here. Great jump out. Does get a 2 damage punish as well. Oh, but a whiff flash gear. Didn't even take damage for it, though. Those mini mirrors actually don't do damage to the person. Great flash gear. Again, that mini mirror does not do any damage to you. But these flash gears have been very good for Plib. He's in the corner, but PTR really struggling to make his way in here. Cycloid will beat the Patriot Mirror here. So a great play from PTR. Second mini mirror, though, from PTR. And again, Plib has the life lead. 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, it looks like PTR gets in. No punish there on the jump out of the cross-up, though. 5 seconds on the clock, and Plib just took the life lead. Oh, this is terrible for PTRSD Boy. Flash Gear is going to get punished for 2, though. With 1 second remaining, PTR was able not only to get a point of damage onto Plib, but actually get the life lead. What a play from PTRSD Boy. Time was of the essence there. It looks like the time-traveling time gear man is not able to actually affect it enough there. Lots of reflex coming in. Shouldn't take chip, though. Sense of the Govern coming out. No flash gear, not wanting to risk it. Fair. Plib has a lot of illusions. The illusions are fake, though, so again, we see PTR or Plib just standing there. He knows that those illusions are fake. Goes for the flash gear, trying to catch a B from PTR probably. Oh, this mirror is really good, though, but another great read from Plib. Caught the throw from PTR with the flash gear. PTR still has the life lead, though. Plib gets the ties for the life lead. PTR has Plib in the corner with the life lead. Patriot Mirror. A Cycloid Revolution again from Plib. But PTR does have the life lead. Oh, that's not good. That Justice Punch will get hit by the Time Spiral. This is such a back and forth game here for both these players. 4 seconds remaining. Oh, PTR not able to close it. 1 second. Plib went for that forward A, trying to get an anti-air. 2-2. This is so back and forth. Both of these players using that time to get their wins. Oh, and actually does get the reversing of... Oh, and that's going to punish the whiff flash gear. Patriot Mirror on the way. Plib needs to figure something out. Patriot Mirror gone. Cycloid Revolution coming out here for Plib. PTR does not have a Patriot Mirror this time. Justice Punch is going to get hit by a Time Spiral. Great counter hits from Plib. Plib does have the life lead now. Patriot Mirror coming out. Plib does not have a Cycloid to deal with it this time, but he should be fine. It's pretty far away. Time Spiral will get knocked back. Is in chip range, though. Needs to be aware of that. A great Flash Gear. Plib, I don't think has... Most of his Flash Gears have been good, or at least like 50% of them. Cycloid Revolution coming out. Is he on top of that Time Spiral? No, he's not. Okay, he was able to get past it. Great plays then from Plib. Won't get much value out of it, though, unfortunately. And this time, PTRSD Boy does have a Patriot Mirror. Plib does not have... Oh, is this going to connect? But a pause? A pause. Great play from Plib, baiting out that jump super from PTR. And here we go. Plib gonna actually beat a Quince here, which is very important. Quince very good against the zoner characters. So Plib winning that is very, very important.
Life and love and painting.
Water can crash.
Right, Plib on the Valerie, PTR on the ARG. We have seen this before. And you know what character we haven't seen yet? Someone mentioned it earlier. We have not seen an Onimaru. We have not seen an Onimaru yet. Alright, Plib is poisoned and taking 2 damage there. Oh, and another point of damage. This is not good for Plib. Only at 1 bar of health with a poison. Oh, can he get in? I don't think he can get in, chat. Oh, it's over. Oh, that rainbow almost got past that blue, though. It was close. It was close. But PTR going to take that round. Walk Up is going to get hit by the 4-day. Sai Magenta will connect on the neutral A whiff, though. Both players at the same life total here, though. Plib does get poisoned, gets it off immediately with a 4-day, gets hit by the big fish, and then Plib comes back strong with a Cyan Magenta Yellow there. Oh, gets it for 3 damage. The back A a little bit out of range there. Does get the blue fish into the 4-day. Neutral A doesn't connect. Plib playing a very ground-based game here. Goes to the zip, gets the cross-up counter hit. Plib up 2 rounds now against PTR. 1 more round to take this game. It's the yellow cross-up. Very good for Plib. But he is out now. PTR does have that range. The purple should connect here. Big fish coming out for PTR SD Boy. Has Plib poison, gets the neutral hit. 4-day not connecting. Blue fish coming out here. Gets the 4-day counter hit. Neutral hit. Oh, this is it for Plib. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get in with poison that close. Both players. It's so back and forth. Both players up 2 rounds here. Magenta Yellow this time, going to block it. No punish though, able to recover in time. 4-day from ARG, a bit slow of course. Slow startup, goes to the neutral A. Oh, and the 4-day, that doesn't do damage, but it gives Plib a little bit of space to work with. But just like that, PTR is back on the full range here, gets a 2 damage punish. This may be it for Plib. He's got to find a way in very quickly, and he went for an attack, but PTR with a back jump A, tying things up this match 1-1. This is still anyone's game, of course.
You haven't practiced enough.
Alright, Plib on the grave. PTR on the Lum. We'll see if Plib can actually pressure PTR here. You have to pressure the Lum as a zoner. If you don't, they'll get a lot of free items. Does get some chip damage onto PTR, though. You have to be aware of that bomb's range, of course. Does get a hit. And that was the first hit, apparently. Of course, the chip doesn't count as a first hit. Walks into the item there, to the dice. Plib does have the life lead, though. Gets the cake as well. Goes for the wind summon. Trying to pressure PTR here a little bit. Does get in. A 3. Okay, Plib got a 3 damage punish there and only took 2 damage from the fireworks. So a fantastic trade for Plib. And is going to take that first round. Alright, nice dice there. Goes through the cartwheel. Does get some chip onto Plib. Gets another point of chip. Actually, that was a hit, which is even better for PTR. Gets him some spacing to work with, of course. Does have Plib in the corner. See what Plib does here. Lots of little Yomi fuzzy guarding going on for both these players. Coin, is it safe? It's not safe. Yeah, Plib caught the startup of the item toss there. A great play from Plib. PTR does have the life lead here, though, and he is happy to just throw out some items here. He's still got plenty of time to work with, 25 seconds on the clock. Fireworks coming out here for PTR into the dice roll. Does get chipped with the fireworks. PTR has a massive life lead now. This is not good for Plib. He's got to get some points of damage onto PTR. He cannot let PTR just throw out items like this. It is so unfortunate that he's just letting PTR be free here. 9 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds. Okay, he does connect with that ground super. With 3 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep. Even though he got that point of damage and got the Oki, with only 1 second on the clock there, not able to get that last point of damage for a draw. And PTR are going to take that round. Dice roll coming out here. Goes to the 4-day on those dice. Trying to get past the cloud, it looks like. Not able to, though. PTR on the life deficit, of course. Lib almost has another wind. Probably going to use that wind, I would suspect, after this fireworks. And after the dice roll. Right, PTR was able to get the cherry here. Lib has got to pressure PTR C-Boy more here. PTR is happy to just throw out a lot of free items. He's got these dice to work with too. More dice. There are 6 dice on the board right now. Okay, Plib using that win did force PTR C-Boy's hand there with the dice. But look at that. PTR does get 2 points of chip onto Plib. Another dice for PTR. We have seen 3 jump supers this round from PTR C-Boy. Goes for the dice roll. Does connect for 2 damage. Plib only at 2 points of health. Finally decides to go in when there's 12 seconds left. But PTR are going to get a 2 damage punish. Oh, that's going to get punished for 1. And Plib also gets another super there with that cake. Or at least half of the super. PTR gets some cherries, though. PTR in the corner. Plib has a great chance to pressure PTR here. Plib able to get that cherry. Gets another cherry. Both players at full health and getting lost cherries. Great anti-air read or reaction from Plib. A little bit of a Yomi there from PTR. Great anti-roll there, I guess, from Plib. Oh, is going to go for the sword. Gets the cherry, but only before he gets hit. Lots of dice, or lots of items coming in here. This time, Plib is getting a lot of those cherries. Dice roll coming in here with the fireworks. Going to get some chip. Jumping over these projectiles is good. PTR doing a really good job here. Has to be aware a little bit of the time, but all he needs is a few good items. 12 seconds on the clock. Dice roll coming in here. Going to go for some chip damage, it looks like. Lum is the king of chip, of course. 5 seconds on the clock, but I think PTR might be able to get some chip here. Oh, no. With only 2 seconds, he can't win like this. Oh, no, yeah. PTR needed to actually win that round with a life lead for the time. You cannot win a game just with a draw in terms of life. Oh, that's going to connect for 2. A great read or reaction from Plib. One of the 2. Great anti-air coin there. Both players are going to get that cherry. Looks like PTR gets another cherry, though. A little bit of a stare down. Goes for the throw. A little bit out of range, though. Does take some chip. Fireworks coming out. They are both at 4 points of health. This is so close. It really can go for both players here. It's so back and forth. All right. Plib has a super meter. But now PTR does too. You have to be aggressive against the Lum here. If you're not... Oh, that's horrible. That whiff sword at range. I don't know what Plib was thinking there. But PTR going to punish accordingly. Someone asking about the double cherry, double heal. Yeah, so it is. I don't know if it is a bug or if it is intended to work this way. But if there's a cherry on the ground and both players sort of like... If both players are in it at the exact same time, or at least at a specific amount of frames, you'll both actually get the cherry. I don't know if it's intended to be that way or a bug. I would suspect it's a bug, but it might be intended that way because if it wasn't that way, then you would have to just make it a 50-50, right? Because if both players land on the cherry at the same time and they don't both get it, right? And they don't both get it, then you have to just make it a 50-50 to see who gets it. So I think it's probably intended to be that way. Anyways, though, onto this game. Plib on the Valerie, already taking 1 round here. Valerie actually, I would still say Quince is favored in this matchup, but Valerie, one of the few characters that actually has a lot more options to work with. Good blocks here from Plib. Playing a bit defensive here. Goes for the back A. Not able to connect. Back A connects this time, though. No follow-up. Does still have PTR. I'm sorry, still has Plib in the corner. Patriot Mirror for PTR. Oh, that was an illusion. That's going to get punished. Great illusion there from PTR. Baiting out that chromatic orb from Plib. But Plib getting past that Patriot Mirror. Going to take some chip, though. They are both tied for life. 2-2. Simogens or cross-up does connect. And that is an anti-air. Oh, no! Oh my goodness. That was a great play there from PTR, actually. That mirror actually caught Plib there, so it actually saved PTR, SD Boy. But he's still going to take that round. Plib will, at least. Right, Plib yet again dealing with that Patriot Mirror effectively. Plib does still have that super meter. Magenta coming in. PTR finally going for the cross-up mix-up, not in range though. Patriot Mirror for PTR. In neutral like this, at such a far range, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference here. Plib should be able to deal with it pretty effectively. Does get hit by a B though from PTR. PTR's, oh, great, again, a great reaction from Plib with that Chromatic Orb. Magenta Yellow will connect with the yellow for 1 point of damage. Patriot Mirror coming out. Back jump for Plib. And again, these Patriot Mirrors, not the best Patriot Mirrors I've seen from PTR. Maybe getting a little flustered. Going to take a 2 damage Sign Magenta here. Plib has a massive life lead here. 6 seconds on the clock. Another Chromatic Orb punish. 4 seconds on the clock. And that is a chip setup on the wake up. And here we go. Back and forth for both these players. 2-2. Last game for these players. PTR will be on the Quince, Plib will be on the Grave, and this is a good matchup for Quince. Very good against the zoners, of course, especially Grave. Now, Grave does have a lot of good Oki options and can really rush you down if they get in, so we'll see if Plib can actually make something like that work. Already reflecting that first projectile, but gets in with a very risky sword there, but PTR not blocking it, gonna get counter hit as well. Gonna jump at the wrong time into a 3 damage jump in punish, and Plib already had a massive life lead here on PTR. Lots of reflects, lots of mirrors coming out here. There is the Patriot Mirror. PTR just using it as sort of a place to hide. Does actually connect with Plib's own projectile there. PTR only at 1 bar of life though. Sword does get past the mirror, but unfortunately is going to get punished. That time will not get punished. A little bit out of range. Able to recover in time. Plib still has a massive life lead. Good reflex here from PTR. Patriot Mirror will connect. I think it got a counter hit there. Oh, this is not good for Plib in the corner. 10 seconds on the clock in the corner against Patriot Mirror, but gets out with some jump-ins. Oh, and a great back jump to catch the Justin's punch. Just like that with 6 seconds on the clock. Or 6 seconds on the clock. Plib. Oh, that's a great read from Plib with a 2 damage punish with the Dragon Heart. Sword a little bit out of range for the punish there. Plib does have 1 round, of course, here, so PTR needs to try and get this round win. You don't want to be down 2. Oh, look at that. Caught Plib there with a Yomi counter, it looked like, perhaps. All of these illusions are real now. Here we go. Here's the pressure, but Plib doing a good job with it. Gonna take 1 point of damage. Look at that. Plib only took 1 point of damage with that pressure. Plib just has such a good defensive gameplay. That's going to be a 2 damage punish, though, on the blocked sword. Right. PTR does have the life lead. Patriot Mirror coming out. Will connect. He's still able to block the projectile as well. 16 seconds on the clock. Neutral A coming out on wake up for Plib. Almost 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock. Plib in the corner. PTR does have that life lead. Just needs to keep it for 5 more seconds. Yeah, I like this play from PTR. He's just throwing out some mirrors. Oh, he's going to land on it, though. And Plib tying things up with 1 second remaining. That is perfect for Plib because now he just needs to win 1 more round. Very unfortunate for PTR SD Boy. Patriot Mirror coming out. But again, it's so far away. Plib should be able to easily deal with this. Again, yeah, Plib is just happy to just wait out that Patriot Mirror before he starts doing stuff. PTR trying to make his way in. Gonna land on that projectile, though. Plib gets a little bit of an Oki there. PTR gets out. The projectile. Illusions. Patriot Mirror coming out for PTR. But again, it's so far away. PTR's Patriot Mirrors have almost been useless this game. Very unfortunate here. Does get the reflect with the Patriot Mirrors. Last little bit of time there. Plib again does have that life lead. 15 seconds on the clock. Sword will not get punished. PTR was in the air. Already pressing a button. Oh, the 2 truths, but he does get hit for 1 point of damage, which is very, very important here. That 1 point of damage could actually cost PTR SD Boy the match. There, yeah, that 1 point of damage cost PTR SD Boy the match because if he hadn't got hit by that projectile, he would have had a tied life total there, which would have given him the round win. But alas, Plib going to take the win here with a 3-2 victory. That was such a back and forth match there. Great plays there from Plib on those last few seconds of each round. We are going to move on to the losers finals here with Plib versus Billy the Banana. So good luck to both of these players, of course. I am quite excited to see who wins this one. Of course, Plib, I'm sure, wants to get the win here. He will get a rematch. He lost to Grubby Grimbo in the winner's top 8 in round 3.
Team battle.
So Plib, I'm sure, would love to have a rematch against Grubby Grimbo. And actually, PTR lost against Billy the Banana in round 3 as well. So if PTR had won against Plib in the last round, he would have got a rematch against Billy. But alas, Plib was the victorious. Oh, yep, let me tell these players that they are good to start. They were waiting for me. Alrighty, here we go. Good luck to these players. I do love me some Fantasy Strike music. It is just quite nice. I did not get anything you said there, but it was very informative. Yeah, I'm just talking about the brackets. If you guys want to take a look at the brackets as well, you can do !bracket. That will pull up the brackets for you, or at least it'll give you a link to pull up the brackets. If only there was a challenge like integration with Twitch, that would be amazing. All right, Plib here on a very good match to start here. A little bit a great anti-air flash gear there. All right, Plib again, just happy to play it safe here, play it patient. Great air-to-air for Plib as well. Flash gear punish, gotta be careful with those butt slams. Especially neutral like that. I love the cycled revolution here from Plib a lot. Gonna put in a lot of work. Lots of time straws, gets the chip damage. Billy only at 2 bars of health. Dragon form coming out for Billy. Plib just happy to walk away. Forward A, catching the walk forward there. Oh, and the flash gear, what a read from Plib. Catching Billy, going for the throw there. And Billy only about half of his dragon form remaining. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, a black screen! Come on, Fantasy Strike. I believe in you. Oh, we lost connection. That may have been them as well. Let's see. Yes, they also lost connection. Very unfortunate. I think since it's only one round, I think we're just going to replay the 3v3. Let me check with them. I will be right back, everyone. I just need to do some chatting in the Discord. I am chatting with them right now. All right, it is up to Plib here since he did get a round win, so I'm giving it up to Plib if he wants to do a 1v1 structure where it'll still be 3v3, but we'll run it through 1v1. He can choose to do that since he did technically get a round win, but if he is fine with doing 3v3, all right, let me let them know real fast. One moment.
Team battle.
Alright, everyone, so what we're doing here is they're just going to rerun it through with another 3v3. And if that matchup happens to show up again with Midori versus Geiger, then we're going to give Plib the first round win of that matchup. But if that doesn't show up, then we're just going to run through it like a new match, essentially. Because only one round happened, so I think this is fine. Plib did give the go-ahead as well. He said that he's fine with rerunning the 3v3. Yeah, originally we were discussing if we were going to do the giving Geiger a round win for any match, but I think it's only fair for it to only be with the Midori, because say you were playing Geiger against a Valerie, for example, where Valerie is arguably a good matchup against Geiger, and then you give the round win to the Geiger player, that can cause matchups having issues. So we're just gonna run through it here. Okay, yeah. Okay, looks like they're talking about it. So what's gonna happen is if the Geiger versus Midori matchup happens to show up, if we get lucky, then Billy will transform into dragon form, and then Plib will just take the win, so that it'll be basically this.
Game 1. Let's have a fair fight.
Okay, we don't get that match right now.
Practiced enough.
All right, let's get into this. And I've been desynced. Hopefully they didn't get desynced though this time. Okay, it looks like that time it was just me, everyone. So we will get back in after this first round. Thank you everyone in the chat and in the who's watching the stream right now. Thank you for bearing with us. It is an online tournament. Sometimes these kinds of things happen, and we deal with them as quickly as we can. Okay. Oh, it looks like it wasn't even a Midori match there. It was just we got really off. It was a Valerie versus... Maybe I clicked on the wrong person. I might have clicked on the wrong person. All right, Plib here, already up around here. But Billy coming in strong with a 1-1.
Round 3. Fight.
All right, we are in this now. All right, this is a good matchup for Billy the Banana. Valerie, very good against Grave, of course. You have many options. Sign Magenta coming out. Good blocks here from Plib. Gonna get in with one sign, though. Oh, misses that first sign there. Didn't get the chip. Does get a counter hit, though. Doesn't follow up with a Magenta, though. Oh, what a read from Plib. Great play, Dragonheart on that Rainbow. That was actually probably more of a reaction than a read. So great reactions from Plib. Billy only had 1 bar of health. Has to be careful and walks forward into... Or actually, got a counter hit. I think he went for a Cyan, but that forward A from Plib caught the Cyan. Caught the startup. Great back A from Plib. Trading with Valerie's early on like that is not a bad thing. You do have a life lead. And, oh, not now, though. Plib down on the life totals now. Oh, Chromatic Orb out of range. Way too far away. And that's going to be an anti-air ground super. And Plib going to take this first game against Billy the Banana.
You win. Game 2.
Thank you so much, Enigmatic M. I appreciate you hopping into the stream. Yeah, I'm glad that you hopped in. Glad to have you here. All right, Plib on the Geiger, Billy on the Jaina. Now, if Plib wins this, we will not have to worry about that Geiger and Midori matchup. But if Billy wins this, we still may have to. Lots of projectiles coming out for Billy. Oh, good air-to-air. Flash Gear is going to get punished, though. That's one of the worst Flash Gears I've seen from Plib. But a second Flash Gear on the wake-up will catch Billy doing a neutral A. Good forward A. Just for another forward A. Good pause from Plib, not wanting to get hit by the unblockable arrow. And again, Plib has the life lead here. He's happy to just play it safe. Good anti-air for Plib. Like Horde Revolution coming out for Plib. This is really good. This may confirm chip. We're about to find out. Oh, and it will. Very unfortunate. Billy was almost able to get far enough away where that Cycled Revolution would go out. Unfortunately not. Right, Plib up around so far. Goes to the drop gear. Oh, tries to get in, but a great anti-air arrow there from Billy. Goes for a forward A. Dragonheart will get punished with a forward A. Yomi counter from Plib. What a read after that forward A. Fantastic play. Trying to bait out some reversal perhaps there. But again, Plib's just happy to sit here and wait. You come to me, he says. I have the life lead. Flash gear punish, though. Billy accepted the challenge and got in. Oh, but a great read or reaction, I mean, from Plib. That's going to let him tie things up in terms of life total. And Plib is happy to... Oh no! Plib jumping in at the wrong time, getting hit by the anti-air arrow. That's a tongue twister. Anti-air arrow. Rain of Fire coming out here for Billy. Does get some chip damage. Has the life lead now. Both players up around. Lots of jump-ins from Plib. Plib will have to find some damage somehow soon. He's still got plenty of time to work with, of course. 40 seconds. So he can play very defensive right now. He's trying to catch Billy throwing out a projectile, I believe, so that he can get a ground super perhaps. Goes for the jump. Billy mistimes his throw a little bit. 2 damage coming in from Plib. Another whiff flash gear from Plib, though. A wake-up throw for Plib, though. Gonna get from Oki. Gets a great flash gear there. That time it was not a trade. Just got the anti-air. Cycloid Revolution coming out here. Billy is in the corner, so this probably will confirm some chip. Actually, yep, it will confirm some chip onto Billy into the forward A counter hit. Plib up 2 rounds now.
Round 4. Fight.
Time spiral.
Another time spiral coming out here. Flash gear is going to get punished with a throw. Oh, a great counter hit, but no follow-up. Went for the throw after the counter hit. Gotta be sure to hit confirm those. Plib is on the life deficit here, though. Billy got that life lead. Very important, especially in this match. Needs to be careful about throwing out those projectiles, but Plib not reacting with that time stop, with that ground super. Here is the ground super, though, for Plib. That is going to punish, I believe. Yep, Billy not able to recover in time. Neutral on wake up. Good blocks from Billy. Lots of footsies going on here. Good flash gear from Plib. Plib now has the life lead, which is exactly what he needed. So that if he wins with time here, he'll actually take the game as well. Forward A will get counter hit by an arrow. Goes for the pause. Plib still has the life lead, though. 10 seconds now on the clock. Billy's got to find a way in, but it's so hard against Geiger. Geiger being a very, very good defensive character. Plib could have flash geared that. Oh, and with 1 second remaining, Billy went for the throw there, but the time ended. It would have ended in the middle of the throw as well before the damage happened anyway. And Plib, with another timed victory, going to take it. We have had a lot of timeouts in this tournament. Petition to make the timer like 50 seconds. I don't know if that's actually needed. I'm joking. I think defensive gameplay should be rewarded, especially. Like, I think if you are a good defensive player, that's all right, you know? Okay, but here we go. Billy the Banana already in here with another forward and wake up and a parry on the zip. And Billy just took the first round in a very hard matchup. Valerie, a very good character against Midori, of course. Alright, back A is coming in for Billy, but Plib just happy to walk away here. Sai Magenta coming in is going to connect. Rainbow Disc is perfect here for Plib. It's going to protect him from any air-to-air shenanigans from Dragon Form, but a great air attack there. Ooh, the command throw. Oh, he's going to get punished on the transformation there. Both players at 3 bars of health. Billy really should just be saving up for another Dragon Form here. Goes for these parries. Lots of parries coming out, but no punishes from Plib. Billy really trying to catch a Cyan Magenta there from Plib with a parry, I believe. Good forward ace from Plib. A 3 forward ace in a row. Gonna catch Billy trying to press a button there or jump perhaps. Or just walk forward. Cyan Magenta catching Billy walking forward there. Dragon Form Chromatic Orb will punish the Talon Swoop. Plib in a fantastic spot. Goes for the yellow finally, but the Dragon Buster will punish that. It's the cross up. Air to air is... Oh! Missed the combo, but still gets in with a Dragon Buster. Billy up 2 rounds now against Plib.
Round 4.
1 more round to go for Billy to take a game here. Air to air is strong. Goes for the back A. A little bit out of range. Dragon Form is out of the picture now. Slowly building it back up, though. Will he go for a parry in neutral? Yep. Not working out, though. No punishes from Plib. Of course, Plib a little bit too far away. Good forward A from Plib. Catching Billy walking forward there. Fine Magenta not connecting. Does get some chip, though. Forward A for Billy. Gets an anti-air Cyan, I believe that was. Plib. Oh, Plib has tied things up in terms of life total. Dragon Form for Billy. Oh, but it's not working out very well so far. Plib just happy to play defensive here. Lots of footsies. Back A punish on the zip. Okay, Billy has the life lead now. Oh, that's not good. That's it for Billy in this round. Cyan Magenta will punish the transformation on Wake Up. Great play from Plib. Alright, Billy has no dragon form for this last round. Good parry. Not able to connect though, unfortunately. A little bit out of range. Really using his spacing effectively. Plib very good at spacing, of course. Lots of forward A's coming out from Plib. These parries are coming out for Billy, but they're not really making much value. Forward A punish on the sidekick. Luckily for Billy, it was not a Cyan Magenta punish. Dragon form for Billy. Neutral A. Oh no, for Billy. Gonna get hit by another anti-air Chromatic Orb. Cyan Magenta backstep. Air to air going to Plib. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no, this is... And that's it. Yep. Neutral A punishes the whiffed headbutt in the air. And Plib is going to make his way into the grand finals with a 3-0 victory against Billy the Banana. And Plib will be getting a rematch here against Grubby Grimbo. Again, Grubby Grimbo did defeat or knock... Grubby Grimbo knocked Plib into the loser's bracket in round 3, winner's side top 8. So good luck to both these players. Let me let them know that they can begin. Plib and Grubby, two can start. I believe Grubby is in a match right now. Nope, he's in menus. All right, he must have finished his own. That is good to see. All right, this is the grand finals. Good luck to both of these players, of course. We're going to get into it right away. Oh, I'm excited. Both these players are so good. And by the way, when Plib lost to Grubby, I want to point this out. It was 2-3. Grubby won 3-2. Plib lost 2-3. So it was really close. It was very, very close. So we'll see. Maybe Plib can get a bracket reset here. Alright, good luck to both these players. We're going to start off with a Valerie mirror match here. Alrighty, here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Lots of footsies happen in this matchup, of course. It's either a very fast matchup or a very slow matchup. Right now, it looks like both players are playing it more defensive, more slowly. They're waiting for the other one to make a mistake. Yellow, a little bit too far away for a punish there. Oh, I missed which ones was which. Okay, it looks like Grubby is the red Valerie. Plib is on the Master Costume. That will punish, get the anti-air. Gives Plib some space. But he just lets Grubby wake up. He was probably trying to bait out the Chromatic Orb. Grubby getting a lot of good pressure here with this chip pressure. Plib already at the life deficit. Grubby still at actually double the life. Okay, they are at the same life now. Both players have the super meter as well. Oh! The second one will win, and that is it. That is going to be ace. Oh, what? Grubby! Just chip setup! Oh, I'm crying! Oh, no! That was almost really bad for Grubby. Grubby, you got to do the Cyan Magenta chip setups on Wake Up. It's your best option on Wake Up when you can do it. Okay, great 3 damage combo here for Grubby Grimbo. Chromatic Orb coming out for Plib. Plib doing a really good job with Chromatic Orb, but Grubby coming in with a Cyan Magenta catching Plib out there. Grubby up 2 rounds now. Lots of Cyans coming out. Cyan Magenta, not going to connect with anything. Cyan Magenta, Cyan Magenta. Both players trying to catch the other player walking forward at the wrong time. Yeah, both players just playing so safe. Cross-up will connect. A little bit of a Yomi stare down. Chromatic Orb will get punished with a Cyan Magenta. Cyan Magenta will punish the blocked yellow, though. And Grubby going to take this first game. Very well done, of course. Water can crash. Yes, indeed. We are going to see Grubby Grimbo on the Argagarg here.
Round 1. Fight.
With Plib on the Geiger. Good luck to both these players, of course. Lots of time spirals coming out here. Grubby does have the life deficit. Going for that poison. Not able to connect with the poison or the goldfish. Unfortunate. And Grubby is in the corner now. Has to be aware of that. Goes to the poison. Goes for the river here as well. Cycle Revolution, but I think the goldfish will connect. It will connect. Doesn't get poisoned though, and gets some chip onto Grubby. Good forward A from Plib. Really trying to catch. Oh, a great forward A from Grubby though. Gets another forward A. Now Grubby has the life lead. Is not where you want to be as the Geiger player. Almost caught the forward A with that time spiral. Does get poisoned though. Plib's been doing a good job of not getting poisoned, but gets poisoned this time. A great reaction, though, to the Bluefish. Will get the poison off and tie things up in terms of life total. Bubble Shield. Goes to the pop. Doesn't connect with anything onto... Oh, a neutral lane to the forward A. You gotta be careful about pausing against Args. Bluefishes galore here. There is no ground super from Geiger right now. Oh, didn't Yomi, but 1 second. Oh, Yomi counter? No, the flash gear. Got the draw at the very last second for Plib. Great play from Plib, getting that draw. Lots of projectiles coming out here. Ground super for Plib, though, yet again. Look at the face on Arg there. He is like, oh, he knows. He knows that he messed up. Great back A anti-air, though, for Grubby. He's got a massive life lead now against Plib, and Plib doesn't have that ground super to get past these bluefish. Into the poison, perhaps? Nope, just the bluefish. And that is a great trade. I believe that was a neutral A from Grubby Grimbo. One more round for Grubby, and he is going to take this second game here. Oh, the forward A missed there. Oh, a flash gear whiffed barely on that forward A. Alright, Grubby needs to be careful of using those bluefish, of course, with that ground super ready. Does get the poison fish, though, onto Plib. Not good for Plib, of course. Oh, and what hit there? I think it was the bluefish that hit. Maybe the goldfish? I'm not sure. Not exactly sure what hit there. Gets another poison on the Plib. Plib is on a massive life deficit here. Grubby just happy to throw out another poison, and Plib getting hit by this is not where you want to be. Forward A coming in. Oh, this is not good for Plib. Big fish may close it out here. Oh no, Plib loses here. That big fish is going to hit Plib. Very unfortunate for Plib. But great plays from Grubby Grimbo. Going to take that second game. Well done indeed.
Game 3.
I'm confident in the judgment.
You haven't practiced enough.
Haven't practiced. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Round 1. Fight.
Assist. Caesar! Caesar! Caesar!
Alright, both players playing well so far. Oh, but Grubby gets in for a 2 damage punish. This is a very obnoxious matchup for Grave for sure. Justice is catching the anti-air there. Oh, into a jump-in cross-up. I don't know how that was a cross-up, but it was. And Grubby going to get a 3 damage punish. Objection. Oh my goodness. Grubby with all of the reads here on Plib. A great read from Plib, though, getting a fantastic Yomi. But letting Grubby out of the corner pressure there could cost Plib a lot of spacing. Oh, that was a very interesting play. I think Grubby meant to actually go for a jump super there. And Plib, of course, going for a very risky one as well. That's going to be a 2 damage punish with a neutral AA and the air-to-air. And if Grubby wins this, it's going to be all over. It's going to be all over.
Assist.
Alright, all Grubby needs is one more round victory, but we'll see if Plib can make a full reverse sweep on Grubby's DeGray. DeGray is not, or I'm sorry, Grubby is not going to make it easy, though. Lots of projectiles coming out here. Lots of jumps coming in. Neutral A, Daggerfall. No! It does connect for 2! What a play from Plib! Alright, Grubby on a massive life deficit here. Final Arbiter is not going to connect. It's actually going to whiff. And that is going to give Grubby the perfect chance. I'm sorry, Plib the perfect chance to make a comeback here. We will see if he can keep it up, of course. Struggling to get in so far. Oh, gonna land in that projectile. Gotta be careful. Plib doing a really good job of getting back in here. Oh, I think Grubby's safe here. No, again! Plib with the 2 damage Dragonheart punish. Jump in throw. Oh, we may be seeing reverse sweep here. Plib doing a fantastic job now against Grubby's DeGray. Alright, Grubby slowly making his way in, trying to find a way in. As Plib. Plib with the forward A projectile. Lots of footsies going on here. Grubby playing a lot safer now. Going for the throw, not able to connect. Gets the air-to-air, though, for a 3 damage punish. A 4 damage air-to- or anti-air punish. Oh, and the Yomi counter! The Yomi counter to close out this tournament. What an absolutely amazing read. Oh my goodness, I am just... That was absolutely amazing. Well done to these players. What a fantastic grand finals that we just got to see here. Grubby Grimbo with a 3-0, I believe it was, right? I think that was a 3-0 victory against Plib. Let me get these brackets up real fast. Well done. Thank you all so much for coming out here. Boy, I don't know why my... 1 second here. Let me fix this for a second. I don't know why my logos are showing up. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Very strange. I am perturbed. I'm quite perturbed indeed. Oh, there we go. Alright, thank you all so much for coming out to the tournament to either play in it or watch it. I had a blast. Let's get the brackets on screen here. One moment, everyone. Let me pull this up. Get these brackets going. Just like so. Here we go. You can probably see it up there on the top right of my screen, which is funny because I'm having... Oh, I guess I'm pointing top. There we go. Top right. Alright, thank you all so much to everyone who came out to watch the tournament or play in the tournament. I had a blast commentating it. Here's the final results, just as you can see on screen on the top right up there. Grubby Grimbo coming in first place. Plib coming in second place. Billy the Banana coming in third place. Fourth place going to PTR Boy. Tied for fifth and sixth is Remy 77077 or Agators. And Southpaw Hair tied for seventh and eighth place is JJ Tam and Cy Prime. Thank you all so much for coming out to the tournament. This was an absolute blast to run. I absolutely loved it. It was great. This is a great one. I just want to point out on the screen you're seeing Plib actually lost two matches in this tournament. But you know what's crazy? The only matches that Plib lost was against Grubby Grimbo. He only lost to Grubby Grimbo. So the second place player only lost to the first place player, and I think Billy, let's look down here. Yeah, Billy only lost to first and second place. Look at that. So second and third only lost to the people that were above them. So that was absolutely amazing. This was a fantastic tournament. Thank you all. Nothing's on screen? Oh no! Oh, I was in the studio mode. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm out of it today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it today. There's the screen. Now you guys can see the brackets right there on the top right. Everything I said was still true and accurate. I don't want to re-say everything, but thank you all so much. Oh, I just caught it in the tournament or in the Twitch chat. There's the screen for you guys. There's the brackets or the final results at least. This was a pretty stacked tournament. Plib, PTRSD Boy, Billy the Banana, Grubby Grimbo, even Remy. Like, Remy is a great player. JJ Tams and Southpaw Hair, great players. Cy Prime. So many great players in this tournament today. It was a smaller tournament. It was about 9 players. But hey, we work with those. Smaller tournaments can be fun too, right? Yeah. All the other players were in Eurostrike today. They stole all my players Eurostrike too. Shame on you, Eurostrike. I'm joking. By the way, if you guys didn't check out Eurostrike 2 with Remy, please go check that out. It's going to be on YouTube, I'm sure, later on. I think you could probably watch the Twitch bot as well on Remy's Twitch channel. Definitely go check it out. It was a blast to watch. I wasn't part of it. I'm North American, and I didn't commentate for it, but I watched the end of it. I watched the top 8. Absolutely an amazing tournament. Big kudos to Remy for running Eurostrike 2. I cannot wait until Eurostrike 3. I'm sure it's going to be just as amazing as always. Of course, check out fantasystrike.com/events. I'm pulling it up on my top right here. There's Eurostrike right there with the links to everything that it's still up there. It happened today. It literally happened 30 minutes before I started my tournament, or it ended 30 minutes before I started my tournament. Absolutely amazing event. There's no more events on the page at the moment because we're kind of getting into the end of the week. But next week, every single week, I run my Saturday tournament. So every single Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, you can check out my tournaments every single Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, please join. It's always a lot of fun. Every region, every console. So I do cross-platform, and all regions are welcome in my tournament. So definitely come out and play. They're always a blast. Usually we have I have S Factor commentating with me. Sometimes Leontis does as well, but you know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you want to check out the Wednesday weeklies, every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, if I remember, Toronto Top Tiers, they do the 1v1 weeklies. So if you like 1v1 tournaments for Fantasy Strike, definitely go check out Toronto Top Tiers 1v1 weeklies on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think Seaweezy and Aphotics, they commentate for those. Aphotics and Seaweezy, two of the best players in the game, so they definitely have a lot of insight. Definitely go and check out the Toronto Top Tiers weeklies, of course. Ooh, I think that's it. Oh, and every other Thursday, there's a Garden of Chaos tournament on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's a Swiss style tournament usually, and it's not really super competitive. It's more of a fun tournament. It's a lot of fun. They do like crazy silly rules. So if you like silly rules, if you want something a little bit more laid back, check those out. I actually usually enter those tournaments myself when I get a chance. I love playing in them. It's a lot of fun. So when is the latest you can sign up for one of your Saturday tourneys? Day off. I try my best to get the YouTube VOD for my weekly tournaments up on Sunday, and then I also try and get the signups open for my weekly tournaments on Sunday as well. So tomorrow. So every Sunday after my tournament, I try and get the VOD up with timestamps as well as the signups for the tournament as well. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. Like sometimes I might wait until Monday to do it. I have a schedule as well. I have things I do also. But I try my best to do it by Sunday or Monday. But sometimes I sometimes like issues. Is my shirt changing colors? Oh, it is changing colors. Woo. It's a purple shirt, if you're wondering. For Purple Shirt, I'm representing Purple Shirt. Purple Shirt is a player, if you guys don't know. Actually, Purple Shirt commentated for the Eurostrike 2 tournament earlier today. So I'm like representing Eurostrike 2 right now. Look at that. Purple Shirt. I think it's changing colors because my green screen is like, if I'm far enough away, it might think my purple is like green. I don't know why, but welcome to green screens, guys. Welcome to green screens. Thank you for that. I want to start being in more tourneys. Yeah, absolutely, Enigmatic. I'd love to have you. I usually sign up 20 minutes before. Yeah, no worries, Alpha. Yeah, feel free to sign up whenever, guys. Usually we get like a pretty good number of players. Usually we get like 14 to 18 players in my weeklies. So if you like bigger tournaments, definitely head over to mine. They're a lot of fun. We usually get players like Rookhugger and Janet, sometimes Organist and Zipbon even pop in. So my weeklies have some really top players playing in them if you're interested in getting some really good competition or just to watch it. That's a lot of fun. Rookhugger wasn't in it this time. Shame on Rookhugger. I can say that. He's my friend. Shame on you, Rookhugger. How could you not enter my tournament? I'm messing with Rookhugger, of course. He's a great guy. All right, guys. With that, I'm going to hop off. It was a great tournament today. Please check out all the other tournaments that I mentioned, the Toronto Top Tiers and the Garden of Chaos tournaments. They're a lot of fun. There's also some tournaments brewing in the room where it happens, as Hamilton would say, right? We're working on some tournaments in the background, some bigger tournaments. I don't want to say anything right now because I don't know when they're going to announce this stuff, but stuff is happening. You'll find out soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, guys, I'll see you all next week, and have a great day, guys. Thanks so much. Be safe with the pandemic happening, of course. Stay safe. Just stay safe. Be happy. Enjoy the holidays with your families. Holidays are coming up. Have a great day, guys. See you guys next week. Oh, and we're going to raid someone. So go tell if anyone's playing Fantasy Strike, we're going to give them a raid. So definitely go tell them it's the Thy Pirate raid. Tell them you came from me if there is someone streaming. All right, guys. This time for real. Bye. You don't hear me say this very often in the stream ending part. Go raid this guy. There's a guy in Fantasy Strike. Go tell him ThyPirateKing sent you. Tell him it's the Thy Pirate raid. Hashtag Thy Pirate raid. Alright, guys. Have a great one.
Oh wow, I'm being raided. Okay. Oh, by the way, It's not me playing, by the way. I'm watching one of my friends.